They already
So,
think.
so just so you
We're
know,
just going purely off design.
just
you said,
design.
right?
So me and Garen adjusted the category. So we got S plus Big Dick Chad Keyblade just for the
The
most
Big
badass.
Dick Chad,
Yep.
the
S for
super
super
good,
good. A for
awesome,
awesome. B for
badass,
badass. Cool.
cool,
Ew,
ew,
and fucking
fucking
garbage.
garbage.
So okay, Axel's
I
Kingdom Hearts
want to
3
put it in
Keyblade.
A, honestly,
I mean,
because
it's
while
not
I
to
do
my
agree, it's
taste.
not.
I feel like it's a
It's a
high
bit. It's a bit.
B.
It's a bit all over the place. It is just really cool to see that incorporated both, like his connection to Roxas and Proxy Sora being the chakram as well as it being like the hilt of Bonds of Flame. While also having that connection to Ventus being like how Ventus' key like you get from playing with Axel in Radiant Garden in BBS. Plus in
Is that one
3,
on here?
it
It
might
probably is on
be.
here. It's probably on here. I mean, like,
Also, not to mention that, like in 3, it has like a shimmering flame effect, so like it looks like it's made of like flaming glass, and I think it's really cool.
I think it's probably my favorite of like the Axel based Keyblades. Like all of them use the chakram as like the fucking handle, which is fine. I think this is probably my favorite. I don't know. I feel like it's always just a little awkward. I think it's high B, but if Cameron likes it too, I can put it in A. I'm not like that against it.
I think it's a really simple design.
Mhm.
It's just a chakram handle, and then there's like a blade of fire coming out that's a little bit wavy at the end. I don't think it looks bad by any means.
What do
Uh,
would you think? Like
I
B or
don't
A?
necessarily have any super strong feelings about it though. I think B is probably a good place.
Shit. All right, but you know what, Garen? I'll tell you what, Garen. I'll be nice. We'll put it at A for now, unless like it gets too full, and then in which case I'm moving it down.
That's fair.
Okay.
I
13
mean, you already know we're
mushrooms.
going to be creating more tiers later
Yeah.
because there's going to be debates.
13 mushrooms is.
That
I
goes.
feel
I
like it's
think
a.
it goes in.
I feel like it's a dir. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like.
These pictures are so small.
I know it. Can
Maybe
I
we should pull up.
zoom this
Maybe we
in?
should have a picture like on the next page too when we look at them.
Yeah. Hold on a minute. Give me one. I feel like it should not have been
So
that hard to find a picture.
I think it's cute.
Uh,
It has all 13 mushrooms on there.
I mean, it's a cute little gimmick, but that's why I say it kind of goes in dir because it's. I mean, like
I
outside of
think the
gimmick.
mushrooms themselves get more credit than a Keyblade made out of them should,
Yeah.
because their whole idea and gimmick is just, oh, it's a group of 13 Heartless that have, like, organization codes. And it has no lore meaning. They aren't actually tied to the 13 organization people.
Actually, I
They're
think. Sorry,
they're just
continue.
little Heartless that are drawn wearing the outfits.
I mean, they're
They're a
supposed
I
to
fine
think
be.
each.
thing to
I
exist.
think actually, it was determined that each mushroom actually did correlate to a
Yeah,
different.
they're like
Aaron, they physically
symbolically.
can't though, because one of them would be unrelated because there's 13, and Zemnis already has a Heartless.
No. It's not. They're not supposed to be like the heartless for the organs. They're just supposed to be like representative of them, like symbolically.
So like the first one, like number
Yeah.
1 is found in the world that never was, and it's representative of Zemnis because
Yeah.
its whole thing is you have to do the reversal thing, which you do in
Yeah,
Zemnis'
they,
fight.
they just each have a gimmick that calls back to a member. That's it.
Like I think the one in Mysterious Tower is supposed to be Zaldin because you have to keep it in the air,
I think
and its
so.
element was
Yeah,
air.
yeah,
All right.
something like that. Which I
And
mean,
the one in Agrabah
Then,
was supposed
then
to be
that just
Roxy.
kind of makes the whole, like, point about the Heartless themselves being a cute little addition even stronger.
yeah, they're just.
The Keyblade made out of them here is just like
It's
it
a
just
cute
looks
little
kind
gimmick.
of weird because it's just making a tower out of them
Yeah,
to be the blade. And the only thing we have aside from just stacking mushrooms on top of each other is just like some little wings, the
yeah.
number 13, and then like a heart.
This is literally like just a flex
It,
keyblade. Like it's not like you
Yeah,
ever use it to. Like that's a. I think it's like a dir. I
I
feel
can, I
like
can agree with
it's
that.
like a D. I mean,
It's not a bad Keyblade. It's just
yeah.
nothing really special about
I
it.
would not say that it looks good. The Keyblade itself, I think, is kind of bad.
I
I
think
think it's
once again, I
like
think it's cute, and as a cute Keyblade, it works. But like, I feel like, but like in terms of like, but there are other Keyblades that obviously look much better than it. I don't think it's bad per se. It's just
We're going
cute,
by
and therefore it's
design.
meh.
yeah,
There are going to be some
yeah,
cute Keyblades where I argue to put them in some pretty high
yeah.
places because, like, there are some genuinely great designs that are just adorable. But like this
Yeah.
one is just fucking derpy and weird. Like It's
That's what
just
DCB
the
derpy.
mushrooms stacked on top of each
Oh,
other.
derpy. I mean,
Yeah.
Dur is kind of derpy in its own. I like
I guess
Dur.
that's fair.
I mean, all right. I think it's fun there. Oh fuck! What was the name of this one? This was the fucking Keyblade in DDD that you get for fucking beating
You can just look up the words you're saying. You can just type
Wait,
on
can I?
Google Keyblade that you get in Dream Drop Distance for doing X thing.
I know that's what I was trying. Where's my fucking? There we go. Where's my search bar?
Scroll up, dumbass.
Well, you know what it is. It's because I have F11. I don't fucking know how to navigate it. Hold on.
Say F11 again.
I know that. God, you gotta be mean to
Yeah.
me. Fucking. Oh wait, what was the name of that fucking KHDDD Keyblade? I can't fucking remember what the name of the boss. The big ass monkey.
Oh, I know
Here
you're
it
talking
is.
about. Yeah.
Yeah, the knockout
You
push.
could have just typed KHDDD Keyblade for beating Monkey, and
There
it
you
would have
go.
shown it. But you got it anyway.
Yeah, that one. That's the first like world Keyblade you get because it's based off the ball. I give that one.
It's cool,
I could
kind
give it a
of.
C, maybe somewhere between
Yeah.
C and Dur. Like it's alright.
It's
For
basically
me, it's too
just the
colorful.
monkey's tail.
Oh, it's a fist actually. The gimmick is it's got big stretchy fists.
Okay.
Yeah, which is like it's fine. It's not offensive. It does its job.
For me, it's just a bit too colorful. The colors are a bit more muted.
Colors. It's just
Ah,
I think making a Keyblade out of the boss, having his head there in the middle, and then just like limbs for the parts is really
it's like
kind
one
of
of the most
stupid
like
looking.
fucking like Ratchet and Clank Crash Bandicoot looking fucking Keyblades.
That's
I do
badass.
not remember the name of this one at all.
I forget
I know
too.
it's a gear from 358. I just can't fucking remember what
Hang
it's
on,
called.
here. I'll do us a favor. I'll pull up a Keyblade list,
Okay.
so that way when we get to it, I can just scroll through and find its name.
Yeah, because I fucking cannot remember for the life of me what that one is fucking called.
Because this will probably go through.
I'm gonna also just fucking look it up too.
Yeah.
Wiki Keyblade. Albade, is that it? I think no, not that one.
Is it the Abyssal Tail?
I do not.
Abyssal Tide? I mean, no.
I don't even remember. Abaddon Plasma. No, at least I'm gonna have to keep this page fucking open. Crown of Guilt. No.
That's the next one.
Darker.
It's not darker than dark.
Dream Sword's not that one. It's not
Maverick Flare. No, Maverick Flare is the.
That's Maverick Flare.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
The picture is just really shit because it shows it on the card instead of the weapon itself.
Yeah. Maverick. Fuck me. Maverick Flare, Keyblade. Oh, I guess it was in fucking Recoded too. I mean, that one's alright. I'd give that one maybe like a. I feel like that one for me is a C. It's cool. I don't hate it.
I think for me, I
just like 1,000-degree knife, but it's a weapon because it's just bright red and yellow, and it's clearly some like gunmetal design, like because it's got like the holes and stuff, and not in that image necessarily, but the one on the other page had like little circular holes in the middle of it, and it looked like it was made of some metal material.
Yeah,
It's like another idea of a fire sword, and there's gonna be a lot of those as we
I think
go.
for my thing, my biggest issue with it is that it is really that's worthless on my phone. Is that like the blade itself is really short.
Yeah.
I don't like necessarily short keyblades because it feels like then it's just a dagger. It's just a giant like he said a giant 1,000-degree knife.
I think I'm leaning to just cool with this one. I don't know where you guys.
Yeah, it's definitely above the other one, but
yeah, I'll put it above Punchy Punch here. Fuck, I just saw this one. This one was Abyssal Tide, I think. No, I just looked at that one too.
Blade?
Fucking
Abaddon Plasma.
Abaddon Plasma. Okay. God damn it! There's a lot of keyblades.
This is going to take us longer than we thought.
Abaddon Plasma. I like it. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
I want to put that one in at least badass, if not awesome. I don't know where you guys stand on that.
No, I agree with that. I agree that it should be in the top of badass. It's a really solid Keyblade design.
Yeah. Cameron, any thoughts, or you want to just go badass? I like this one more than this. I feel like it goes in A tier, but I'll go with
well, I mean, Marco, I was saying to put that other one in B tier too. So, but yeah, This one's fine enough. I don't have any strong feelings about it. It looks alright.
Badass. Okay, that one is the fucking.
That one. Wait, which one is? Go
That
back.
one
I probably can
is
tell you the name of it
Abyssal
just off the
Tide. That one's
backgate.
Abyssal Tide.
Oh yeah.
Abyssal Tide. I guess that's the best fucking PNG we get. That one's cool.
It's like
I think that's the most I give it. Is just cool.
Yeah.
I think it's all right. I like Keyblades that get a little creative with the handles, and this one does.
I like keyblades that try to look more like a sword.
Yeah.
My issue is that this one is trying to look like a type of sword that I'm not too big on because uh why is the stream like zoomed in on the words of a dice set? What?
Oh,
What
it's
the fuck?
the stream's probably being weird.
But
Oh,
anyway,
fuck.
so like full sword or something
Yeah.
and
I
like
I think it's
I don't know.
cool. I think it's a
And
cool
the
Keyblade.
way
I
that
wouldn't say
you
it's bad.
wield it, like you're basically just stabbing
Yeah.
people with the top tip of it there. You're not
Yeah.
even cutting with like the swerved blade.
Yeah. I am gonna go cool with this one.
I
If you
think that's fine.
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna say I kind of like this more than these two at least.
Uh honestly,
Yeah,
I kind of like the 1,000 degree knife more than this one.
Yeah.
All right, I could take that. That's fine. Fuck. I wish you would like just hover the names, whatever. Fuck. That's another 358 one. Is that Astro
Which one?
Blast? No, Astro Blast is the
Wait,
same.
which one? Go back to the picture.
This fucking one right here.
Oh, that's the oblate, I believe.
That's Albade.
I think so.
That is Albade. Okay.
Yeah, because it had like the split handle, even though the stream's kind of duped.
What the fuck? All right. Well, fucking. This is
Oblate Keyblade.
all right.
Yeah.
That's not getting put on fucking YouTube then. Um,
You know what? I just edited that part
Well,
out.
there was no
I don't know how to
nudity. It was
fucking
just
edit.
raws.
I mean, yeah, I'll fucking upload whatever. I'm gonna upload that. Albade Keyblade. That one's.
This one's pretty generic, to be
I think it's
honest.
cool. I think it's cool. I'll give it that. I think it's cool.
I mean, my issue with it is that like it it looks like the base is just a sword. Like I can see like a katana blade or like that style of sword.
Yeah.
And then they just arbitrarily slapped 3 pieces of like yellow goofy bullshit on it. Like the thing on the bottom and the top of the handle there do nothing except make it more awkward to hold. And then they're literally blocking the sword blade by putting that big one in front of it.
And technically, it swings the other way.
I am gonna keep this open if
You're
this is a.
swinging with the back of the katana.
I'm gonna keep this
That's
page
just
open
dumb.
because
What is that wayward wind there, sir?
Where?
Right there at the bottom. Go down. Right
Oh
there.
yeah, I think that's like a fan made one. That one's awkward. This is like helpful because it gives us the names. I'm gonna keep that page open. Albeit I think is cool. I'll put it in cool.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. I think
There are better
It's
designs.
a little bit dir, to be honest, because it's a really lazy design. It's
I
not
would say-
necessarily that it looks bad. I don't think it's ew or garbage, but it is literally just a katana that they slapped a couple like irrelevant semicircles on top of.
I can kind of. I think probably. I think. Let's say for now we put it in cool, but the bottom of cool.
Okay, I can do that. This one is
That's
Crown
shit.
of Guilt.
Yeah.
That is a very helpful page. Crown of Guilt Keyblade. Why you man like you notice there's no like proper PNGs for like any of these probably.
Always like DeviantArt fan.
Yeah,
Well,
I
no,
think-
that one's an in-game render at least.
Well, I think that one's like decent.
It's still DeviantArt, but
I actually kind of like that one.
Yeah. It gives
like
me
the-
like
I
a
like-
kind of like
yeah.
a slight Alice in Wonderland vibe, which I
Yeah.
think kind of works for it.
I feel like that could go in badass, but I'm willing to put it in cool.
we can put it in badass. I think
You can
yeah.
put more in badass. Yeah.
I like that.
That one is that one. I forgot. We just saw it. I just saw the name of it earlier.
True Light's Flight. I think that's it.
Maybe, but that one looked more
put
purple, didn't it?
Keyblade at the end.
Yeah, True Light's Flight. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
That one's cool. That looks like a very nobody inspired Keyblade.
Yeah, I would say in like terms of design, it's very
Yeah.
basic. It's kind of like the skeleton of a Keyblade.
Yeah, I mean, I do like it, but I think
Oh
it
no,
could
it's
go.
not bad. It's cool. But I think honestly, cool fits where it should go.
Yeah, I think cool could go. I don't know, Cameron. You cool? Cool work for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Cool.
It does look like it's inspired by nobodies, but it
Yeah.
also looks like it's probably the kind of thing a
That's
basic
Crown of
ass
Darkness.
elf
I know that
would
one.
drop.
Crown of Darkness. Okay.
Yes, because I love that Keyblade. That Keyblade was so cool looking.
You lied to me.
It's not. It's something. I thought it was called Crown of Darkness. Go back to the other page and look. What is it called? Glimpse of
Silent
Darkness.
Glimpse of Darkness. Yeah, I mean, it's got the same model as like Dirge. Fucking okay. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Mhm.
I do like that one. That
I think
one's
it's pretty
different.
cool. It's got like remnants of Lexius, which I
Yeah,
think is
it
kind of
does.
the
It
point.
does look like it's inspired by like, and it's a cool like different thing, like a big bulky Keyblade. We don't get
Which
too
I
many of
think,
those.
which I
The
think was its whole thing
358.
was that like
Yeah,
I think actually its whole thing was that like it had slow but powerful combos, and you could. I think its like big thing was like you couldn't stagger when you wielded it.
yeah. I think that one at least for me is
It
badass.
is like quite literally just like pieces of Lexius's weapon
The
attached to
axe
like,
sword, I
as you
believe
were
it was
saying
called the.
before, for that other thing, like the skeleton of a Keyblade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that works here because it is literally supposed to be like
Wait,
a Lexius
is that really
weapon
the
for
name
you
of
to
his
use in
Keyblade?
the
Bond of
game.
Blaze.
huh?
Bond of the Blaze. That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
The
That was the name. I couldn't remember.
that's a pretty cool name, actually.
Yeah,
But yeah, so like I think it works. I think if they had tried anything else for a Lexius Keyblade, it might have
Fell
maybe
flat.
felt a bit too far from the design. Because I mean, his sword isn't that different from a Keyblade anyway. So if they had gone for like more homage to it than just like the blade here, then they might as well have just made it actually be the sword.
yeah. I mean, I could give this one. I could give
I
this
think
one
it goes
badass.
badass.
I think it could go
Yeah.
on badass. I think it earns it.
Fine with that.
I do not. Is this one on this page?
Wait, go back to the picture. I didn't get the chance to look at
There's
it.
like 200
That's
blades
Lady Luck.
across the
Lady
game.
Luck. I can't.
That's
Yeah,
Lady Luck. That's the upgraded version from Union Cross.
Lady Luck Keyblade. Yeah, you're definitely right. Upgraded. It would have
Okay,
been an upgrade.
how do we factor for Union Cross ones? Because
It looks like
Uh,
it actually does divide them like on its
like
own.
the fully upgraded version obviously just looks better for all of them. So
yeah,
Yeah.
because you can see that it has the 3 stages for 3 wishes down there.
Yeah, so it definitely like the. I mean, I can rank them individually. That's fine. It's just we're just looking how cool they look. I think
I think
Lady
it's pretty
Luck.
good.
I think
I
that
think
one
it's a solid
looks.
upgrade. I think it's pretty good.
I think that one is fairly badass, but I could go cool.
Yeah,
I'm fine with either of them.
I'd
I
say
think it's
badass. Let's do
fun.
badass.
This one is cool. I remember liking this one a lot. Fucking
That's
Leviathan.
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 I
That's
love
right.
Leviathan so much.
Leviathan.
That definitely is a badass Keyblade.
Yeah, I think that one's gonna go for badass for me because I remember liking this one a lot. Like the only problem is, yeah, it's a little short, but I like
Yeah,
it. I like the. I really like the guard.
Yeah.
yeah. It very has like it very does feel it does feel like a beast rising from like the crests of like the
Yeah.
waves.
So that one easy badass. I'll put it like there.
Uh,
Um,
to be honest,
fuck.
I could maybe even bump it up to A tier, especially for now while we have like nothing up there. Because if
I
I'm
do think
looking
it
at
looks better than the rest of them.
if I'm looking at it next to what is in B tier, it looks better than them.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
think I like it more than the chakram blade there that we already had in A tier.
I do like it more than that one.
Yeah. Bond of the Blaze is. What is that one? What is that one? Next
Fucking
one.
that's Abaddon Plasma. That's finally we got that one. Can't wait until we stop looking at 3-5. No, it's not. What the fuck?
No, the next one. The next
Lunar
one.
Eclipse. Lunar Eclipse. Fucking Keyblade. There we go. Lunar Eclipse. That one's alright. I mean,
It's cool.
I think it's cool.
I'd say lower
I
end of
think
cool.
the big bulky keyblades, uh, tend to be some of like my less appreciated
Oh look, there's
designs.
nominated Dead Fantasy. That's funny.
Because like
Yep.
this one is basically just like it starts out as like a broadsword for the bottom half of it, and then it just turns into like a flat wedge of metal with a couple nubs
Yeah.
at the top.
Nub.
I mean, I like it enough. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
It's
I
okay.
Honestly, I kind of
could
want to
go,
put that
like,
monkey keyblade down in Dur.
Yeah?
I
Yeah,
was
just because
kind of
like,
thinking the same thing earlier. I
just because
just
the
didn't
rest of
voice it.
them, just because like the rest of the keyblades that like, I'm seeing like right now, like it's gonna drop
You know
down
what?
eventually.
Dur can be like the jokey Keyblade tier.
Yeah.
Like no one seriously is going to use
Yeah.
a monkey fist design, but they
You
can
might use it
appreciate
because
it as like
actually no,
looking cool for like style.
I can definitively say I never used that keyblade, even though it was better than both Kingdom Key and Way to the Dawn because it looked like shit.
This one, yeah.
No, I'm talking about the
Oh, the
monkey
monkey
fist.
thing?
I
Yeah.
never used it because I'm like it just looks so
Yeah,
bad.
early on in DDD, you can manage without it. DDD actually didn't have a lot of good-looking Keyblades, like not a ton.
That where's that?
Except
where was
this one. This one is one of my favorite Keyblade designs.
Hive
But
Wing is fucking awesome.
We'll get to that one, but yeah, fuck. Oh,
What is
fuck.
that
What
one?
is that one? That one I feel like is on here.
Midnight Roar.
Midnight Roar.
It's. I think honestly, it's.
Midnight Roar. It's cool.
It's okay, hold on. It's again got like the skeleton of a Keyblade design going on, but then they just put like bat wings on
Yeah.
like the extended tip.
It's a very like
It's
It's a very
probably
basic.
the most minimalist Keyblade in the franchise because there's just so little
Marco.
design.
What?
Is
It's
Roxas' stick in here?
Huh?
It's
Is
a
the stick from
stick.
Beast Castle
Oh
in this
fuck!
in this
Is the
list?
stick in here? I don't think it
Okay,
is.
okay. So we're gonna put a tier above S plus tier. We're just gonna put it in stick. It's just gonna be stick
I can do that.
It deserves to be here in some form.
It shouldn't be above S plus though. You can put the
What are you
Jokey tier
talking
Why is
about?
my
Like
shit
Roxas
lagging?
solo Beast Castle with that thing.
Hold on,
with the
my
stick
shit is lagging.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too. It's lagging pretty hard. Damn.
Yeah, my fucking. Hold on a minute.
metal stick, but then it has like three little prongs, and
That's
one of
actually
them
why I
has
didn't
bat.
think of stick.
Yeah.
There is so little to this design.
I think it's
it is
like
lazy.
bottom
looks
of
like-
cool.
It's like the very basic version of Midnight's Flight, or like True Light's Flight.
Thing. We've already ranked like two other Keyblades that have this Keyblade as their base, and then expand on it with some other thing. This one is just the base itself that they created as a lazy Keyblade so that they could make more lazy Keyblades off of it. I really don't think this one looks good. And to be honest, even from a minimalist perspective, like the handguard is like a generic circle and it's just three little like fucking like fence post pikes. I would put this one in ew, I think.
I'm going cool. You're going ew. So Garen has to kind of direct where this will go. Then
I'm guessing you're putting it in cool because you don't disagree about it being super generic. You just don't think it looks bad.
I mean, it's very basic. I'm not gonna.
It's
tell
very
you it's
basic.
bad.
I don't think it looks bad.
Yeah,
But
I don't hate
it's just
it. Like,
it's very uninspired.
yeah,
Especially when you have
it
like
serves its purpose as just like a fucking like alternate weapon early game for 358. It does its job fine.
Right, but I mean, think about the other games and their
we can always move it down. I won't put out the question of putting it down. I don't think it belongs in EU just yet.
So bottom of
it's
cool?
At the bottom, the very bottom of
put
cool,
it in
and it's
Dur if we need like middle ground. I don't care.
I mean, sure, it could be in Dur.
Okay, yeah, you go Dur. You get Dur. Is
Omega?
this Omega? I think that's
Omega.
Right? Yeah.
That's definitely
Omega is going pretty high.
I was kind of upset. I am kind of disappointed that it's not like an actual Ultima weapon, but as a quote unquote ultimate Keyblade outside of Zero Gear.
I wish
cool.
the blade was a little bit longer. That's my only issue.
Yeah.
With it. Like, but
now,
that one, I think
this one has got like the same thing I was criticizing
Oh,
that one Keyblade for, where it
sickle.
suddenly changes from a straight sword to curving into a sickle tip. But there's more reason for it here because the top of the Keyblade is
Marco
very
stream.
clearly
Missed it.
trying to look
Wait,
like
what?
the clock tower of Twilight Town.
What?
The top of the
Oh, are we
Keyblade is
good?
very clearly
Yeah, you're
trying
good
to
now.
look like the turn of a clock face, and considering that Roxas is the one using this, I'm assuming that's homage to the clock tower he sits on, at least in a minor design way.
Yeah.
So
I just.
I actually will say that
I'm
all of
less
the 358
annoyed by that curve because of that.
I really do
all the
just like
358
this one.
designs honestly are very minimalist, which I kind of like. This is the
Yeah,
only
it's
Keyblade design that's
well. That's because
explicitly a bit more.
that's because 358 didn't do Disney-based Keyblades a lot, so they came up with a lot of their own designs.
Yeah, I like it
Some
because
of
it kind
which
of
are
does.
good, some
Yeah.
of which are.
Which also, I think it also plays into
I
the
mean,
fact
the
that they
vast
have
majority of them
no.
went in cool or plus.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think it kind
Yeah.
of
but
works for them
cool
as
is
I
also
well.
think
the very bottom of our good tiers.
I don't know. I don't hate Dur. I feel like this one might actually could. I feel like I could put this one in super good at least. This one, I mean, super good at most, awesome at least. Because this one I actually do like. I just wish the
Yeah,
blade was a
I
little.
do like the design. I do agree if your wish was a
Again,
bit longer, but other
I
than that,
wasn't saying that I disliked it.
Yeah.
I think Omega Weapon looks cool. I was explaining why the curve thing I complained about earlier on a different Keyblade
Yeah.
I don't mind as much here.
Uh.
In terms of
Yes.
everything else about it, I think the crossguard is good. I think the actual blade part itself has a good color scheme with the white diamonds, the black blade, the gold edge. Uh
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't have white diamonds. Those are openings. It's
oh,
like
okay,
yeah, it's
well,
hollow.
the holes then, but
Yeah,
still.
but I like that too.
Like I it's maybe a little short, and
Yeah.
while I don't mind the curve at the top as much here, I would have still preferred if it was just a straight blade all the way. Uh, I I I do agree that it's a very good design and would go high. As for where specifically to place it, you said you were thinking super good.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm partial to this. I like this one.
I think that's fine. I
All
think
right.
super good
Super
works.
good.
It's
That's
yeah,
probably
fair.
going to end up as the bottom of super good because we're going to get a lot of great keyblades showing up later.
oh
But
yeah,
Rejection of Fate.
I like it. It kind of reminds me honestly of the animal spine.
What the Oh fuck! I forgot I had my mute hotkey to my backslash. Yeah, I like that one. I like the actual blade. I'm not actually super partial on the handle because I think I mean it's fun. I think just the way it kind of curves into the sword is a little awkward. I think
Yeah,
that's my one complaint with it, but I do like this one. This one for me is like a badass. At
yeah.
least, if not I don't know about awesome, but I definitely think it's a badass. I don't know how you feel about it, Cameron. Why the fuck?
I think
you
rejection of
see
fate
that
is also like a bunch of. It's a very common thing you could use for like a
Yeah,
book title song.
yeah, clearly.
it's a little bit strange to me this one because I usually like it when the keyblade tries to look like a real weapon, but this isn't trying to look like a sword. This is trying to look like a spear. It's got the two barbed tips there going wider out for the blade part, and it's got a narrow sharp point for the regular bit. It's like a spear or maybe a harpoon. It's clearly intended for stabbing, and then those two like uh edged blades lock it in and so that it can't be pulled back out.
Yeah.
Like so I the fact that it's a weapon very blatantly designed for stabbing and you're just swinging and smacking people with the flat back of it is kind of goofy, but I don't know if it's fair for me to take that against the design of it.
Yeah.
Uh but as far as
I
design, I don't necessarily like them trying to make a blade look like a lance or a harpoon. Uh, I don't think
It
it
does
looks
kind of have a
bad at
Zelda
all,
vibe,
but I
though.
would
Yeah.
probably just put it in cool
Yeah,
myself.
that's actually fair. It kind of is reminiscent of Zaldin in like the same way that that other one was kind of reminiscent of Lexius. I like this one. I think it's badass. If you think it's cool, that's fine. So I guess Garen can kind of mediate
Top
on
of
that.
cool, bottom of badass. I could
Uh,
go for either one. I think top of cool would work best, probably. I don't
okay.
like it more than Lady. I don't like it more than as much as Lady Luck, personally.
Okay, we're almost done with like most of the 3581. So wait, which one is that one? That
That
is
This
is
list really did just
Sign of
start with all
Innocence.
of the 358 blades, didn't it?
yeah, which is very bad because like, you
The-
have to look at what they're all called. Sign of Innocence. I think that's cool.
It's a basic version of Crown of Guilt.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Like I could go
It
cool for that one.
yeah, it
I mean,
definitely
it's
deserves it.
obviously going to be below Crown of Guilt. Maybe put it
Yeah.
in cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would say
like that.
yeah. I like
I think I
Maverick
like
Flare
the
more than it.
1,000-degree knife more.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
fair.
good.
All right, finally, we don't probably. We probably
I
don't
would
need
keep
this
that page.
anymore.
I'd keep the page. I
Oh
would.
fuck! It's too late. It's too late, Garen. You took too long. Whatever. We'll fine. Wayward Wind.
That's an A. That's a B
I
tier
don't.
weapon.
I feel like Wayward Wind is actually kind of clunky looking. Like
Are we at the Birth by Sleep Keyblades?
we
We're
are.
at one. We are at yeah. Got one of them.
Wayward Wind is just kind of awkward. Like, I mean, obviously, I like the idea that it's clearly made for Ventus's backhand style. It's just obviously it's you're not using it the other way around. And
Well, you say that, but think about how many Keyblades we just saw Roxas use, where he's doing the same thing, where it's the other way around,
yeah,
hitting them with the flat back of it.
I guess
So
that's
someone
fair.
probably would try to do that with this.
I guess I don't know. I
But
feel like it's
as far as the design itself, I don't actually necessarily mind the blade.
yeah.
The stream messed up again. I don't know why it keeps doing this.
Oh, and you know what? It's for
Like,
some reason I think it's when I hover. Is it good now?
No.
uh,
Now it
yeah,
is.
it's
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
I don't think the blade is bad. It kind of looks like
Honestly,
a wing,
you remember?
and
You
that
remember
works
back in
for the
the.
name because like gliding on the wind or whatever. It's also got like some clockwork to it. Like it looks like
You guys remember
it
back in
looks
like
like some
the.
old mechanical wings or something. I'm not sure what that's trying to relate to, but like it's a design aesthetic that works for it. My issue is the handle looks really dumb. It's curved at an awkward angle.
Actually, you guys remember like the original like the what is it? The fuck it's in my head. The like the reveal trailer of the BBS, like the first CG movie BBS, or like
Yeah.
the opening.
Yeah.
Ventus has the keyblade with the teeth facing outward. I think that looks much better than like the teeth
Like
facing in.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like in game, he uses it the other
Yeah,
way.
the teeth are backwards in that one, so it's very weird that they change it like that. I don't know. I feel like it feel like it just perpetually looks a little awkward. Like,
Yeah, I can.
and I
I'd
think
say yeah.
I think my other thing is that I wouldn't immediately. It does kind of a steampunk like aesthetic to it, but Ventus does not really have a steampunk aesthetic to him. Like it looks good with Ventus. I don't know. It just like I wouldn't look at this like if I didn't know anything about like the series. Or anything,
You wouldn't see the character and the weapon
and
and
think they go
associate.
together, nor would I look and be like that. That makes me think of Wind, like the way that like Terra and Aquas do. It just doesn't get like I think it's a fine enough thing, like in an intro Keyblade. I do like the interesting creative design. I think it would go like C. That's like where I would give it.
C is about the highest it could ever go, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd say top
I
of
don't
C.
necessarily think it looks bad, but this is an argument between cool and dirt.
Yeah.
Because like it doesn't look good either, really.
Yeah, it's just kind of it's a little awkward. I think
It's an awkward middle ground.
I'll give Ventus props and I'll put it like high C. Just out of respect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of like the 1,000-degree knife more than it.
I think it deserves. I like it more than the 1,000-degree knife. It just well.
I like it more than that purple one or the harpoon.
I don't personally. I like
You
it
can
a
go
little more
behind
than the
them.
flame. I think.
Yeah, I can go right there.
Yeah.
Lost Memory.
Lost Memory. I like a lot.
Yeah, I do. It's weird. It is weird. It is weird in Ventus's backwards fighting style, but I think as an actual Keyblade, it's really cool.
I mean, I actually think it works for his backward because it uses like a much thinner blade,
That
so
is
it
also
like
true.
it
That's
goes for
true.
like a swing to it. Like I actually really like Lost Memory a lot. That one for me is like if that
I
one's
wonder if
not
they'll
super
ever.
good, that's like a high
I
awesome.
wonder if they'll ever like. I wonder if it'll ever be like a complete blade because it looks incomplete even here.
Yeah.
So I like because like you like there's like that fan design underneath this picture you can kind of see,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like I wonder if it ever looks like actually if they'll ever like complete it. I guess same.
I don't know. I like it when Keyblades have like, or when any weapons have like this kind of hollowness, like in part of them, like in between. I don't
Hmm.
know. I just really like this one. I think it fits like Ventus. Like, I think it works as like
Really
a
like the
Ventus one.
handle. I like the uneven
Yeah,
wings with like the small one and the big one.
yeah. This one for
Doing
me.
them again on the blade maybe looks a little bit goofy, but if they
I don't know.
hadn't
I
done
kind of
that,
like
then
it.
it would literally just be a stick.
Yeah,
So
I like it. For me that's like an S tier, but I could
Yeah,
be wrong.
I agree with that. I think it
Yeah,
deserves S
I
tier.
think
It's a
it.
very good Keyblade.
I'm gonna put it above Omega.
Yes, I
Yeah,
agree with that.
Rainfall. I actually do like Rainfall.
I think personally, Rainfell could go in B tier.
I think that's where I'd put it. Yeah.
It's a very good distinction between the Keyblade we've seen thus far from Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 to showcase that there are different Keyblade wielders from a different era with a different aesthetic about them.
Yeah, I think
And
so
it
too.
very much kind of showcases Aqua's
I don't know. I kind of want
style.
to put that in awesome, but I'm okay putting it in like high B tier.
Yeah.
Um, because I actually like it more than Stormfall, which is next anyway.
Honestly, kind of. Actually, yeah, I kind of agree with that. Yeah, looking at the design right there underneath it, like I kind of do like it, mostly because of that like little thin metal rod.
Yeah, the Stormfall is a little awkward, but like this one, I do like. So
Yeah,
I'm cool with this one. I don't know what
I
you
feel
feel
like
about it here.
if for me if Rainfell was just a little bit longer, like if it was as long as
Yeah,
Stormfall, it would be supremely the superior Keyblade.
yeah, I like it more. Personally, I want to put
Oh,
that
screen
in.
paused.
What the fuck do you mean stream
Oh,
paused?
it unpaused. It is unpaused. You're good.
What the fuck?
The second I said it, it
Yeah.
unpaused.
I personally want to put it at like bottom of A tier, but like if not, I could put it at like high B.
I could go for that. I
I'm
could
gonna
go
be
for that.
honest, Marco. I think it looks better than like the Axel Chakram Fire Keyblade.
I like it more than that one as well. I just wasn't
Yeah, I
gonna.
agree with that.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Stormfall, on the other hand, I actually think is like
Stormfall,
maybe like a little bit of a higher B tier.
I kind of like the aesthetic it starts off with
Yeah.
of like it kind of looks like her unique version of Master Defender.
Yeah. I mean, I like the teeth. I actually do like the thin blade because she's a magician, so it
Yeah,
doesn't need a lot of
it
weight
just
to it.
for me it's a bit of like a detraction of like okay that like nice like
Yeah.
silver blue metal, and then it kind of works with the teeth inside, but the way like it just suddenly juts to that thin metal and then back to blue to
Yeah.
make the teeth.
I don't like the guard really. I think the
The
guard,
guard
just the
also is
straight
like
round
the
guard, is
weakest part of that
very
I'm
blade.
gonna
I
be
will say.
honest here.
yeah.
I agree the guard isn't great, but it's probably my favorite part of it. The Keyblade itself is just a metal stick. And yes, Marco has a point that she is more of a magician, but we also see her do a significant amount of physical fighting as well. So I feel like Rainfall uh, expresses like the magician thing better because it still looks like a weapon that she could fight with, while it has like the magic or mathematician like angles coming from like the geometric shapes and like it looking like something a little bit weird or unusual. This one, the only thing kind of going for the magic is just that it's a narrow stick and maybe makes you think of a wand, but then that kind of gets ruined by the three like big square with little nipples coming off of it teeth. And I don't even like the way those look either, to be honest. I know you guys aren't gonna want to put it this low, but I feel like this isn't you, Keyblade. It just doesn't look good, like any part about it.
I disagree with that. I would say it's ew. I'd say like
I would say it's
cool.
like middle of
Yeah,
cool.
you know what?
It's
I'll
definitely
put it.
below Maverick. Maverick Flare seems to be like our hard cut.
Below the
Yeah.
1,000-degree knife, yeah.
I'll put it there. That's fair. I think it's just a little.
Yeah,
It's cool. Like I can, and I mean, it
there are
looks good
certain
enough that
elements that could have been tweaked to make it
it
better, but
looks
it's
good
not a
enough that
bad Keyblade on its own.
I'm willing to use it like at the end, like of Aqua's campaign. Like I like it enough for that. Even though I think
Yeah.
she does have some
Willing
cooler
to
ones.
use pretty much any Keyblade in
Yeah.
the game, but in terms of design, it has literally 3 elements, and I dislike all 3 of them. So that's why I'm so negative about it. I
That's
don't think
fair.
it's garbage, but I don't think it's good, in my opinion.
Fuck. This one was that's the Tarzan one, right? I think that's the
Why
Tarzan.
is it doing Tarzan before the Terra?
I don't know. They had or Jungle King. There we go.
I've
I
never liked Jungle King. I'm gonna be honest right now. I never liked it.
I like the bone idea, but
The
it's
bone idea is
I
cool,
do
but like in
like
terms
the
of a
idea
bone
of it
Keyblade, Fatal
being
Crest is
made
so
of
much better.
bones.
yeah. I
I
Like
feel like
look at Fatal Crest. That's so much better of a bone
I don't know.
Keyblade.
Yeah, I feel like this is a dur for me.
as
Like
Yeah, it's very.
as far as this Keyblade goes, it's kind of the same argument as I was making for Stormfall. There are 3 design elements.
yeah,
I don't like the really narrow, like single bone stick. It doesn't even look like a real bone at that point. It's just long, narrow thing. I kind of like the 5 bones that make up the blade because, like, the bone aesthetic is a good idea. And then the handle is really bland and boring. It's just a
I'm gonna
circle.
keep this page note word. I'm gonna
So,
go ahead.
like,
Go ahead. I'm gonna keep that ready.
I would probably agree with Dur. The fact
Yeah,
I
I
like
think it's a
the fact
dur.
I like one of its 3 elements means that I don't want to call it you,
Yeah,
but it's definitely not
I'm
good.
not gonna put it in ew. I think it's worth more than you.
Yeah,
We gotta.
I have never liked a
Yeah,
Deep Jungle just because I have never been a fan of like the thinner Keyblades unless they aesthetically fit together with this
yeah,
design. And for me, Deep Jungle does not like it like for example, True Light's Flight I think fits as a thin design because of how angular and sharp it is, and it contrasts that with being like it very much feels like a Keyblade a nobody would summon if a nobody just gained a heart
yeah.
suddenly. But like Deep Jungle, like there's so much more about Tarzan he could
Yeah,
have done.
I think Deep
I
Jungle.
granted all of the Kingdom Hearts 1 Keyblades were very simple in design, and I'm
Well,
grateful for
except
two.
except for this one and the black one
Hey,
and
all of the Disney Keyblade
yeah,
designs are
I got
very
you.
basic and simple in design,
Yeah,
and that's fine. And I'm very grateful that two definitely went above and beyond in being like, fuck it, let's see what we can do with them.
I
But
think
in
this one
terms
is
of it, like I
yeah,
like that the ribbon is the chain. I will say that I never noticed
yeah,
that before. I
that's
like that
cool.
her ribbon is a chain, but like there's so much more they could have done with the Keyblade to make it unique and feel more like Tarzan. Like
Yeah,
if what if the fucking blade what if the blade itself was like Tarzan's spear and like the hilt and like the teeth were the teeth were bones or like
yeah. I
it
think it's
was
just
more
one of these designs that just has not aged well. Like,
yeah.
I think, yeah, I'd give this
Ooh.
like a dur. I'm not gonna be mean and put an ew. It's
Ooh.
not ew tier. I think it's a dur. I'm gonna put
No,
it like,
nobody is
Yo,
saying
are
you.
you
I was
fucking?
saying the fact it has
Bro,
one
I'm
element I like is enough to at least put it
fuck are
in
you
dirt.
talking about,
Yeah.
Garen?
I am sorry. I was just kind of scrolling through Reddit, and occasionally, you know how like Reddit sometimes just like shows you like different
Uh,
subreddits that you're similar to. That's an
yeah.
S plus. That's an S plus tier Keyblade. Not that one.
Uh,
Earth Into the Earth is S plus
I'm
tier
not.
Keyblade.
I'm gonna get to that one. Earthshaker. I was just remembering the name. Earthshaker. I think is top is
It's,
like a badass one. I like
it's
Earthshaker.
very yeah. It's a very good
Yeah.
basic Keyblade
Yeah.
for Terra.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Earthshaker there. Ends of the Earth. That one
It's
has to
S plus
go.
tier.
Yeah, that's
S
that
plus. That's
one.
such a
I
fucking
think
badass
I
Keyblade.
do agree. I've ends of the. I don't know, Cameron. I don't know how you feel about ends of the Earth.
Honestly,
I think ends of the
put
Earth
it in
is
stick. Put it in
super
stick.
bad.
It's the
I'm not
best
gonna
stick.
put it in stick. It doesn't deserve stick. I don't know. Ends of the Earth just looks. I think Ends of the Earth has like one of my favorite fucking like guard designs with like the
Oh,
fucking
that's so
like
cool.
yeah the fucking like thing. I like that it's actually a long keyblade despite being very big. And the
Oh,
fucking like,
before we like, get in depth in this, the thing I was talking about. Sorry. Apparently,
but yeah, Ends of the Earth. I feel like that one has to be like an S tier, like S plus. I fucking
that
love this one.
it is. It is
No,
honestly the
it's
standard by which.
it's kind of weird, my feelings on it,
Mm-hmm.
because the Keyblade at the same time looks over designed and looks under designed, because it's like the teeth are going at like different lengths to each other, and there's like the weird like semicircle flat ending to it, and they just look arbitrary and like they're just added there to make it look different. uh and then obviously like the bottom half is just a flat sword of like a big chunky broadsword, so very simplistic there. And you would think that I would have issues with that, and I'd be like, "Oh, it's two different design aesthetics that are clashing. It doesn't have any like meaning to his character. I don't see any of Terra in it." Like, but no, like I don't know what it is about this Keyblade, but when I just look at it, it screams Terra.
Yeah, it just
Maybe
looks
it's
so
maybe it's
good.
because his character feels like that too. He
Yeah.
feels like they aren't sure what direction to go with him, and he's kind of lost between two extremes too.
It just looks
But like
so good, and it fucking looks so good on the lingering will. Like it just works
on
too.
Lingering Will, especially,
Yeah,
yeah.
The
like
way he like
Like
fucking sits there
you were talking
on
about
these and
Wayward
gets up.
Wind not feeling like a Ventus Keyblade. This
this one
one,
feels like Terra.
in terms
I
of
was very
design, again, I have no clue what it is. I don't see anything that makes it feel like Terra, but just
but you
like the design itself screams
Yeah,
Terra. It looks
yeah,
perfect in his hand.
because like
it looks like a perfect evolution to fucking Earthshaker.
that was my only
Yeah.
disappointment in 3 was that when they revived Terra, Terra came out with Ends of the Earth, and I was with Earthshaker, and I'm like, no, bro, you got Ends of the
Yeah,
Earth
like
in there.
fucking
I want
yeah,
throw that
use it.
out.
Like
I
fucking
will say, I do like that at the end of Remind when it shows Ventus Aqua and Terra going in the realm of darkness. When Terra pulls out his Keyblade, it is, I think it was Ends of the Earth again.
for some reason Terra likes to like they every time Terra's armor is out, Lingering Will where he's wearing it, they're always putting this one like I love that even like at the end when you place the Lingering Will, they'll like I think they switch your Keyblade to this.
Yeah, no, like
What
Keyblade
you
Keyblade, it's
what you're
automatic
using. Even
defaults to that
though
one.
Chaos Ripper was I think and I think Dark Gnaw were a little bit better, like stat wise for
I
Terra, but
think Dark Gnaw was equal strength, and then
Chaos
no
Ripper I
magic.
remember being better. Like actually
Chaos Ripper
instead of
had the strongest
yeah.
strength, but it was -2 to magic.
Oh, who cared? No one cared about magic for Terra. But yeah,
That's true.
I think like, but yeah, fuck, I would switch that even then. Like, it just works so fucking well. Like, yeah, that one for me, and it just looks. I'm still to this day pissed we couldn't take it from Lingering Will, even though like at that point we're not going to use it on anything else. But like
Yeah, but like
that
the fact that
one,
you just had it.
yeah, that one has to go. That one's a big dick Keyblade.
Yeah.
Who's next?
That's the Cinderella one. Hold on. I don't
Yeah,
remember what that
Cinderella. Yeah, there
Cinderella
it is.
Keyblade. Stroke of Midnight.
That's also Union Cross Keyblade. That's the upgraded version over there, glowing.
This one?
Yes,
I'm not even partial to that one. Honestly, that one's
I
kind of
don't like it.
ew for me. It
Yeah,
looks very
I
awkward.
can see they tried, and I won't say it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. I won't say
I
it's
kind of
awful.
disagree.
Okay. What do
You
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 think?
can finish your point first, Garen, but I've got
For
replies.
me, I like that the carriage is the bottom of the hill and the castle's the top, but it feels so exaggerated with that giant middle spire. I like the crystal sun, I guess, or star.
I think for
Being
me it's
cute.
the proportions. Like I think this version I like more. Like this
Yeah,
one I don't know. I don't feel this one like
that's actually a really good high res image
yeah, I
too.
don't know why
Yeah,
that's
let's
like
keep that image up. But
yeah.
you guys made arguments defending like the basic ass stick that just had 3 prongs and saying that it should at least go in cool. This one, I think this goes in cool because I like the carriage, I like the castle, like the handle, the grip there looks great. It looks like a Cinderella design. It fits the world while also still feeling like something you could use as a keyblade. I agree the middle spire isn't necessarily great, but I feel the same way about that as I did about the metal sticks earlier.
Yeah.
And unlike those, I feel like the big like a wheel cog of like pink magic leading into blue crystals here at the top actually looks good. It looks like the tip of a keyblade instead of just arbitrary little bat wing on that other thing.
I
So
mean, like for
I
me,
would put this in C.
the teeth looks awkward to me. Like
Yeah, the
that's
way
the
like
only
it's
like it,
superimposed essentially
like I
onto
mean,
like the
if you
sides.
like it, I'll be fair. I feel ew. If you think it's cool, we could put in Dur unless Garen feels strong.
It's not necessarily that I like it.
Mhm.
It's that I feel the same way about this that I did about the stick. Or if anything, I like this a little bit more than the metal stick
Yeah.
because I at least do really like the handle of this one. So I feel like if you guys were going to put the metal stick at a certain ranking, then I don't think there's anything about this that should drag it further down from that.
Well, I mean,
Although I
I
just
guess I could.
realized that you did meet me in the middle ground and put the metal stick in Dur. Because I was wondering why I couldn't find it in Cool. So do
yeah.
you want to
Yeah.
put this in Dur with
I
the
could
metal
put
stick
this in
then?
Dur.
Yeah, I could put this
Oh
in
wait,
there.
this is the same. Well, can we meet a middle ground, Cameron? Can we put this version in Dur and put that one in Ew, or do you want this one in Dur too? Like, because I like this version a little more, but I'll put this one
If
in
you
Dur.
if you like the smaller version more, maybe put it in like the bottom of Cool.
I don't think it earns that. I'll put them both in Dur. I'll give you
So
that.
All right.
there's the
And
final
this
upgrade
one,
there.
I mean, this one's a little bit better. I'll put this one like.
I think they're
I'll put
honestly.
this
I
high
think they're
Dur.
all better than Jungle
Really, if
King. I
anything,
think they're
in
all better
this
than Jungle
case, I
King.
think the final version looks the worst out of them because it's got all of those. It's got all these arbitrary random sparkles just added onto it.
It is a bit much, but I
And
like the
even
color
even
scheme the
without the
most on them.
sparkles, it's like it just adds a second like little wheel cog on the back there. That's
Yeah.
like
I
the
think.
main difference, and I don't really see
I
that as
think it
being
honestly
like
helps with
much
the
of a
proportions a
change.
bit. It makes
Yeah.
the top feel a bit more
It does. It
full.
makes it. It does kind of match it up. I don't know. It feels like there's like the proportions are messed up because there's so much on this end, and then
Yeah.
it goes up thin, like, and then it goes on this end. Like it feels like a little bit
They
unbalanced. But
they
I'll put.
definitely put more focus
Yeah.
on the hilt and making the grip look good than they did the others. Just put
I
all
think
three of
they're
them up.
better. I think they're all better than Jungle King personally.
Yeah, I'll give it better than Jungle King. I'll do that. Oh fuck! I think this one is ew. I fucking think
That's a definite ew.
this
Yeah.
Keyblade fucking sucks. Hold on.
That's the Disney Town one. That's
I
Disney
know.
Town
It's.
Keyblade.
I just can't remember what it's fucking called. But the race one you get for winning,
Victory
victory line.
line.
I think that's an ew. I think that
That's an
looks
ew.
stupid. I don't know, Cameron. I mean, at most it's a dur.
I get what they were going for.
Yeah.
They wanted it to look like parts of the town and the raceway and everything. I
Yeah.
kind of like the clockwork gear poking out of the very top,
Yeah.
but the Keyblade itself is way too tall for what this is supposed to be. It's
Yeah.
just a bunch of windows stacked on top of
It's
each
just
other.
a clock tower.
Yeah. Like I
And
like
yeah,
the.
it's just the clock tower, and then like it randomly sticks in two checkered flags to try to make it feel like the raceway. The only part I think I can actually say I like the handle, and even then, it's a pretty generic, basic shape
I mean, I'll
that a
be
lot of
fair.
them
It
do.
looks like very Disney-like. I like it for that, but
It
like
does have big Disney
yeah,
vibes,
but like
but
fuck,
the
I
issue
could
is there are
never.
other Disney Keyblades
I would just
that manage
never
to have those
enjoy.
vibes while looking good.
Yeah, I would just
I
enjoy trying
really
to
have
use
never
them.
used this Keyblade
Yeah,
as long as
I've
this.
earned it like multiple times, but I've never fucking. I think that's ew. I'll be fair, it's not going in fucking garbage, but it's kind of ew.
Ew.
The Bell one from Hunchback of Notre. I actually just saw that one right there. Guardian Bell. I actually like that one a lot. I
I
personally
think that
Really
one
like
could.
that. The gargoyles look good with
yeah,
it.
I
I
like
think.
the shape. It actually looks kind of weapon like too in the way that it presents. I like this one. This one might be
Yeah,
like.
that can go lower cool. I think.
I think that one's a badass at least. Personally, I don't know where you guys stand. I think that's at least badass. I like
Maybe
this a lot.
we compromise and put it at the bottom of badass. But then
Not
again,
cool.
like let's look at the Keyblades that are in cool and badass.
Yeah.
I kind of think the Hunchback of Notre Dame one looks better than like the Lady Love thing there.
This one, yeah, I like this one more than that. Or fuck.
I personally disagree, but I can live with that. I can
I'll
live
put
with
it.
Where
that.
would you put it? Like, you can speak up too,
Yeah.
man.
I don't just for me like go back to like the actual picture. Like it looks good. I would agree that it definitely is weapon like. It's just for me. It's
Mhm.
I think the biggest thing is honestly ironically the biggest thing is the bell, but the bell out of like all of the like but ironically the bell fits perfectly there because it's literally hanging from the gargoyle mouth.
Yeah, I actually like
I
the
think
bell. The bell could have
I
actually
think
looked really goofy. Is the thing,
but
and it
they
actually
made the
does.
bell look good.
But
But I think
but they
then
kind
there's
of
two
pull it
bells.
off. They make the bell
There's
work.
two bells.
This bell. Yeah, I actually think this one. Like, I think this was probably my favorite. Like Disney, like world design in Dream Drop Distance. As far as that one, like, unless we come up to one that I'm not remembering. But this one I did enjoy a
Yeah,
lot. So
that one. Yeah, I can live with. I can live with
yeah,
it being
that one's
badass.
at least a
Actually,
badass. Okay, I
that's
actually
the
that's
that's the
the
Pinocchio
Pinocchio. Hold
one.
on, hold on. DDD. Ball size. How do you fucking spell Pinocchio again? Is it
There
like
you go.
that? Like,
Yeah,
Kind of. It goes
that'll
close
work.
enough. It'll autocorrect.
hold on a minute. Where are you at? I know you're fucking somewhere. Huh? Do you tell me here? You fucking do not. Hold on.
No,
What is that one called? It's fucking like the Ferris wheel keyblade. Let me
just
try
look up
that.
Ferris wheel Keyblade.
Thank you, Garen. I was just getting right on that. If you could have a little patience. Ferris. There we go. Ferris gear.
I
Okay,
like
I'm
the
gonna say this.
hilt.
I like the general shape. Aside from that, I actually feel like that could go in fucking garbage. It's like I think I don't know, man. I don't care for this one much
Oh,
at
the stream.
all.
For me, the stream just
You were hovering over something
There you
again, I
go.
guess.
I don't care for this one much.
Yeah, I
All
like
right.
the aesthetic of the gears for the hilt, but like
Yeah,
overall, I
I,
don't
I I
like
was about to
anything
say
else.
this one kind of splits into two areas. It's got the same generic basic hilt shape that the Disney Town one had, and a lot of Keyblades use that. But I really like the gear aesthetic. I like that the gear at the central part also has like clock hands on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the bottom half of the Keyblade actually looks really, really good. I
It's a
think that's
solid
a great
start for
design.
Keyblade.
Yeah.
But then it turns into like a barbershop candy cane pole for like the middle blade part, but it doesn't feel like a tall or long enough keyblade to need that because it goes for such a short distance before just hitting another gear. And then the Ferris wheel, which is the part it's named after, is the goofiest bit. It just kind of looks dumb with the cups there.
I was just saying, I kind of like the general shape because I'm a little partial to keyblades that are kind of pointy, like almost sword shaped, and then even if they have like a little bit of a teeth like there at the end, and it, you know what, maybe fucking garbage a little cruel, but I don't know. This one just looks like too silly. Like I'm not partial to this
I
one.
mean,
Like
I don't know if I would say it's too silly. At the end of the day, these games are Disney related. So
yeah,
there's going to be inherent cuteness and goofiness.
that's true.
But
I
like
mean,
And
there are other better designed
yeah.
Keyblade. Like honestly,
there are.
honestly
It's
looking
just
at this Deep Jungle. Deep Jungle somehow
I
looks better than this.
I don't think that
Yeah.
this is fucking garbage.
Okay.
I think it looks better than the Disney Town one.
So ew. I'll give it top of ew.
Yeah.
Honestly,
uh, hold on.
Oh,
if I'm
that
gonna be
that.
real
Hold
with
on.
myself, I kind of like it more than Jungle King 2, but I know that you want it in ew,
I'll tell
and
you.
you
I mean, we
didn't
could
want
move
Jungle
this.
King in
We could
ew.
put it there if you'd like. I'm okay with it if we really have to. I'm not like I'm not repping Jungle King hard. Don't fucking like.
But
Don't
no,
think I'm like
I
yeah.
don't necessarily want Jungle King in ew. I'm just saying when I look at these two Keyblades side by
Yeah.
side, I kind of think the Ferris gear looks better than Jungle King.
I am just kind of
And
opposite. I
I
just
know
don't.
that you're probably not willing to put Ferris gear in Dur.
I don't know, man. I could put it in
Because Ferris
Now,
there
gear.
if you
now that
guys
Rapunzel
if you guys
Keyblade
like
down
to.
there.
Hold on,
Let's
hold
look
on.
now that
Let's
Rapunzel Keyblade
yeah.
down
Hold
there.
on. That one. Hold on. Let's fuck. I don't remember what that one's called
I
either.
forgot what
Fuck.
it's
I
called
need to
too, even
remember
though
these
I
names
love it.
too. Ever
I don't know
after
if we're
that's right.
actually going to find one that is just garbage.
I actually like this one a lot.
I love this Keyblade so much.
I think it's
I
actually
love...
like one of the best like Disney representation. Like as for being a Rapunzel, I think this nails it. Like the tower
Yes,
being
it's got the
blade.
flower, it's got her hair, it's got
it's
the
got
sun,
the sun
it's got...
symbol. I think this one is
It's got the
honestly.
frying pan as the fucking key. I just noticed that the frying
I
keychain.
think
It's
this one
honestly
is
it's an S tier. It's
badass
an
at
S tier.
least.
I think it's an S tier.
S tier, I think I could put it in A. S tier might be a bit
A-
generous.
No,
A-
I kind of agree with Garen.
You think so?
It's
If
such
you
a
want,
good
I will
Keyblade,
put it
dude.
there.
Going by design,
Yeah.
that doesn't always mean, oh, does this look like a real weapon? Does this look badass enough that you can fucking cut Sephiroth's head off with it? It means like the design quality. As you said, this is quite literally the perfect Rapunzel Keyblade.
Yeah, that's
it has
fair.
the sun, it has the tower, it has her hair, it has the frying pan. It even has like the fucking like the flower or whatever from like the start of the movie represented at the top of the hilt there with like the pink and yellow. Like,
you know what?
I also think the shape of the guard is pretty nice. It's got like all the wavy curly stuff. I think that it is cute. It is goofy. It is Disney, but it is everything that you could ever want from a Rapunzel Keyblade. They literally nailed everything the movie was about.
I'll tell you what, that's fair. I think I have a little bit of an inherent bias towards original Keyblades versus Disney ones, but you're right. I have no complaints about this one. I actually like the detail of the chain being the hair braid too. That one, we could put that one in S. I'll give it that one. It's going. I'm putting it at the bottom to be fair, but that one just is really cool. Plus, it's got one of the coolest form changes. So oh,
It basically gives you wisdom form again, but like a better wisdom form because your shades attack with you.
Yeah, I really like. I don't know, Cameron. You may not. Okay, so you might not know because you haven't played Kingdom Hearts. Or I don't know if you've seen gameplay. So the form change for this one is what it does is it turns it into a fucking staff, and it's basically like a new wisdom form, very magic based. But it has a really cool ability where every time you do like a dash to dodge, it will create a clone of Sora up to 4 that you can sync up your attacks with for a blast.
And they will all shoot at the same.
Cool. It's so cool.
It's so busted. It's so much fun.
I like it a lot.
Also, its base shock lock, not the one you charge up for, but its base one heals you. It siphons health from your opponent.
Grand Chef.
It's okay.
I don't care for.
Here's the thing. With like we just talked about with Rapunzel, and how like it has all of the elements of the movie and everything in it, and was a perfect Rapunzel Keyblade. Ratatouille here is kind of like I don't know if we can find a bigger picture of it, but like
I'll try.
But like this is kind of why I'm putting so much importance and value on the Rapunzel Keyblade, because this is what most of the Disney Keyblades are. They take one element of the movie and make that the whole Keyblade. Like, a lot of the movie takes place in other places that are important to him, or they take place in the kitchen. This one, they said, oh, he's in Paris. Let's just use the city. They made like a building be the handle. They made the Eiffel Tower be the neck. And then they're just like, oh, we gotta throw him in there somewhere. So they made the top of it be a chef's hat, a silhouette of Remy, and a fork and a spoon.
You know what my issues with it are? I actually think the idea of using the Eiffel Tower as the blade is pretty good, since it's obviously...
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I think what it is, unlike the Rapunzel one, the components of it don't feel like they mix well together. Like, they feel like very tacked on. Like, using the wine bottles, like, on either side as the guard, the corkscrew, like, the chain... Looks like a fucking condom as the fucking keychain, but whatever. And then the way the Eiffel Tower doesn't end, but it just turns into a fork and a spoon, like a utensil set, then the hat, and then the fucking like the faucet form, and then him at the top. Like, all of these components on their own fit into integrating it into the Keyblade. It's just that they don't fit together for me. Like, these don't look like they go together in like a good way. Like, it makes it look much more awkward.
Yeah,
that's my issue.
It's a very just like, here's a thing, Stack it. Here's the thing. Stack it. I like that the teeth is the sign of his new restaurant in the
Yeah.
movie. I do think that's cute,
Yeah.
but they could have done a lot more to represent the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
Like I agree with Mark. The Eiffel Tower being the blade would have been cool, but like if the bottom half transitioned from um like a hollowed out plate with like forks and knives with like the grip,
Yeah.
and then like
Yeah,
it
maybe
going
something like
there
that.
from like the outline of the building into directly the Eiffel Tower, and then it's just the Eiffel Tower with his sign as the Keyblade. I think that would have been better off. I do think the chef half could have been incorporated in there, but like it just feels very like a Photoshop like
Chef
just
hat
like
is taking up too much space
Yeah.
and is also maybe a little too goofy.
Like, I
But
feel like it would have been
I
better if
do
they
get
had,
that the
like,
chef hat was very important to the
yeah.
movie since it's what he hid under the whole time and
Maybe if they
everything.
had,
But
like, just had the Eiffel Tower go all the way to the end and then have, like, the chef hat just, like, covering the top of it instead of it being, like, on top of some utensils that
actually that would have been kind of cool. Yeah,
just break it
better,
off.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
feel like
This
the
one,
utensils are very
yeah.
strange of an addition because they
I
don't really
think,
connect to anything.
yeah,
They're
it
just
they
really
don't,
makes the
sitting on
Keyblade
top
feel
of it.
fragile.
yeah, it makes it feel very, kind of almost disoriented. I feel like this is a dir for me. Like,
Yeah,
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 like,
I can agree
I
with
don't want to
Jer.
say that
yeah,
it's ew because
yeah,
there are elements I
yeah.
like. I like the Eiffel Tower, and I do like the chef hat.
I like it a little more than the Cinderella ones, but I can put it below. I'll leave that up to you guys.
I think above Cinderella is
You
fine.
can put it above them if you want. That's fine.
Fuck. Okay.
I feel like this one definitely was
I think
Circle of
trying to
Life is
be
what that one's
more
called.
than the
that's right.
Cinderella
Yeah, I can
one,
remember the
but
name. I knew it was something. I knew that was a Lion King one. Okay. Fuck me. I cannot type. Can I?
Keyblade.
Yes.
Because he's gotta just give you the.
I mean, it's alright. I think it's cool.
I like the elements of it, but I
Yeah.
feel like there could have been a bit more to make it. It suffers
I
from like
like it more.
early game
I
TH2
think it's a
issues.
better Jungle Keyblade than
Oh, it's
Jungle
definitely
Key.
better Jungle King.
Yeah. I think I think it's cool. I could put it in like low cool.
Yeah.
I think.
now
Um.
correct me if I'm wrong. This is the Kingdom Hearts 1 or no, I guess it would be 2 cuz I don't think Lion King was in the first game.
Yeah.
So this is
I think
like Kingdom
wasn't
Hearts
Simba a
2
planned
Lion
Simba
King
summon?
was a
Keyblade,
summon,
right?
I think. Huh?
Yeah.
This is Kingdom Hearts 2 Jungle like Lion King one. I think
I I
it's
think
okay. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
wait, I'm very conflicted on how to feel. Like the lion head in the middle, I don't necessarily hate, but I don't really like it either. I understand why they're doing that, but I also see they've got like an Egyptian headdress or something around it, and that feels out of place.
I think it's
I
supposed
think
to be the
yeah,
main.
that's the main, I think.
But it doesn't look like a lion's mane. If anything, it kind of looks like a black guy's dreadlocks because it's got those three purple things on each side, and those are like the rubber squeegees holding it in place.
That's racist.
Uh, and then the
He just keeps going. He's like, I'm gonna go ahead past this.
Go ahead, go ahead.
and then the blade going out from there.
I'm not
Like
sure what the blade is supposed to be,
I
honestly.
think
It
it's
feels like it's a
supposed to be
stick.
made out of elephant bones,
It
Yeah,
goes
that
in
could be.
stick.
Yeah,
It
maybe
goes in
it's a
stick.
stick. I don't
but
know.
it
I
Put
feel
it in
like
doesn't
stick.
stick would have to
look
go
like
down.
bones. It just looks like some arbitrary like green like tree or grass or vine material, and then they've just got like athletic tape wrapped around to make teeth, and
I think it's
I don't know.
I feel it. Oh
It
fucking.
has it doesn't
Uh,
necessarily look bad on its own, but it's supposed to be a Lion King Keyblade, and
yeah.
it has nothing connecting it to Lion King except the fucking lion head, which doesn't
I
even look like any
I
of the
mean, it's
lions
okay. I
from
like
that
that they
movie.
use Simba's tribal like image as the keychain. I like the vine. I do like the
Yeah.
it's got a tribal look to. I don't know. I think there was more that
Yeah,
could have been
I
like
like
Honestly,
the
but
yeah.
keychain.
okay,
I think
honest to
the
God,
keychain was good, but
honest to
like
God,
nothing
you take
else
off the
feels like
keychain.
it's related to the movie.
You take off the keychain, you take off the mane off the lion, and you make that a bit more yellow. Put a couple spots on it. That's Tarzan's Keyblade.
It could be
Yeah.
a Tarzan Keyblade, and we would not know the difference, and that's not good.
I think I have enough love for it to give it like low cool, but I can put it lower. If
I would
think
put it
low.
in
I think
dirt,
bottom
to
of.
be honest.
I'd say top of Dur.
top of
It
there.
just
Top of dirt.
yeah.
Okay.
It just real it,
What
like
is
there's elements
this
there
one?
Because
that
my
is honey
point is
pot.
that it doesn't necessarily look bad, but it's
I think that's
supposed to
honey
be a
pot.
Lion King Keyblade, and it's got
This
nothing.
No.
It
I don't
doesn't
even.
feel like
Fuck,
Lion
I'm
King.
trying to remember. I vaguely remember that. I feel like I don't remember this one at all. Is there a way like I wish I could just search the image. Okay, I
Did you
cannot
right click
fucking.
it? Maybe like
Nah, it
reverse
doesn't.
image
It
search?
does not let me.
Oh.
I do
I
not
mean, you could
fucking want.
Google how to reverse image search.
No, I doesn't give me like an option. I just can't remember. I can't get enough good enough look at it to see. Hold on, is that like
Well, it's a Union Cross one because they've got a bigger version of it right next to it.
Olympus Key? Is it Olympus? Or it feels like nah. It's definitely not. I mean, I know. Yeah, I know the Olympus one. Uh,
What is that? I
yeah.
can't.
Oh, is that a Wreck-It Ralph Keyblade?
That might
Wreck-It
be a
Ralph.
Record Ralph
Is
Keyblade
that
from
because from
Union
Union?
Cross.
Yeah, maybe that one. Hold on.
I think they did add a Record Ralph Keyblade in Union. Yeah, you go into Record Ralph from
Yep,
all in Union
bad
Cross.
guy breaker.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm
That
surprised
was
I
it.
cut that. Uh, uh, Dur.
The second version is much better.
I think it's Dur. I think it's these are like Dur. Maybe this one could go like low cool. I think
Mm.
they're Dur.
I understand why it looks pixelated because it's trying to like homage the arcade game that the movie like starts with. But his big fist at the top of the building looks goofy. Uh, the hilt being like the whatever building that was. It's been a long time since I watched this movie. I understand the idea behind doing that, but it doesn't necessarily look unique or great. It's also got like a really small amount of space for you to hold it. Like it looks like this would be awkward to handle.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
I would
That first
probably
one
go
can
Dur
go.
unless
That
Aaron
one can
has
go
some good
Dur.
defenses
okay.
prepared
No,
for
it can go
Wreck-It
Dur.
Ralph.
I think the second one could go bottom of cool. I think that one looks much better than the other
I'll
one.
give you that one then. It's a little bit. The ice cream one from Birth by Sleep. I fucking don't care for at all.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
very bland. Ironically.
uh, I don't remember. Is it Ice Cream Dream? It might be that. Oh no, that's the fucking like
Search Ice Cream Keyblade. It'll be
sweet
there. Yeah.
stack. I want to put it in ew. It just looks so like awkward.
I don't like the ice. I don't like. Honestly, if like the blade itself was an ice cream cone,
Yeah, I'll be fair.
that
I
would.
like that it keeps a consistent theme. Like
Yeah, I do
across
like
it.
it
I
keeps
think
a
it's
consistent
fair.
theme, but like it really the way it's stacked up and stuff, and plus like it just I don't know, it just looks weird.
I'll be. I
To
think.
be fair, it's not garbage, but like I said earlier, there's going to be like cutesy keyblades that I argue in defense of. This is kind of what my argument was that I was going to use for why other ones are good because they don't do what this does. This one is cutesy by just like taking the ice cream aesthetic and rolling with it. And it's like, let's just make ice cream cones. Let's make a bunch of scoops stacking up in awkward angles. Let's put some nice little oranges coming out at a fun angle. It it is cute. It succeeds at that, but it makes it look like one of the most impractical keyblades in the
Yeah.
franchise.
Yeah.
Look like it's gonna all
And
just fall. I don't.
like,
I don't care for this one.
I think
it,
ew. I think
it
ew
just it
honestly
doesn't.
works.
I think it's an
I
ew.
It's not garbage, but this is a debate between Dur and Ew. Like it because it's not
I'll
good.
put it like upper ew then. What the fuck is this one?
That one is the Mirage Arena Keyblade, I think.
Is that? That might be it. Let me see.
No, that might be the no, that's a chessboard
Oh, that's
Keyblade.
wrong.
That's like the chessboard Keyblade
Do you
from
remember which?
BBS. I forgot what they're called.
Oh, I remember the fucking. Oh, fuck.
Monopoly Keyblade thing or whatever. I forgot what it.
Hold on.
Chessboard keyblades.
Fuck. What are those
What
games
was? Yeah, I
called?
know what you're talking about. Where you kick the dice around.
BBS dice game. Look at that.
Command board. That's right.
Command board Keyblade, and we just we break it. We're doing it
We're
wrong.
gonna get there eventually. Command board Keyblade. Well, fucking fantastic.
It,
Go to don't even image search. Just go to all. Just go to all and look at what it says there.
I'm gonna look at God damn it. Hold on. I think it should be. No, is it not in BBS?
It is. I think that it might not be a BBS.
Is it? No, I don't think it is a fucking.
I know you get. I know you get a Keyblade for beating them. Though I know you get a Keyblade. I know you do.
do you?
What is I?
Wait, is that? Let me know you get Ultima. That might be how you get
Wait,
Ultima.
hold on. Nah, that's not an Ultima. I promise you.
No, I think no. I'm thinking the command board is how you get Ultima.
DDD. No, I think. Hold on. Let me look it up because that maybe it's like the one you win for winning like those fucking like Dream Eater cups in DDD.
Maybe actually.
Like, because there's some kind of trophy. It looks. I can't fucking tell from this pic. Hold on. Dream Drop Distance Keyblades. No. There we go. Sweet Dreams. Found
Okay,
you. I'm made of this.
damn, that was a journey.
That took way too long. Well, and then look at me picking the wrong fucking one. Cool.
Yeah, I can
I
agree
think
with
that's
that.
cool. I like the Dream Eater stuff. I think it's. I don't. The knife and fork is a little awkward.
What?
It's
What game
because of the
is
Dream
this
Eater that
This is
the
from
Dream
Dream
Drop
Drop
Distance.
Distance.
Uh,
I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. I think it's like.
I guess that's fine.
I think it's
It's
better
a
than this
cute
one.
Keyblade. I'm kind of whatever on it though. The only thing I can say
there we go.
outright I like is the little dog heartless coming out of the top.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's
Chaos
just kind of
Ripper.
whatever.
Chaos Ripper's pretty cool. I think Chaos Ripper could go.
I think it could go badass.
I think it could go badass. I almost kind of want to go awesome, but I think maybe that might be too.
Okay, no, you get Ultima from the Mirage Arena. That's right.
That's right. Chaos Ripper is pretty cool. I like it. I think it's a cool dark key. But my only really problem is I think the teeth are a little bit weird, like the way they kind of jut out. But it's like other than that one, I actually kind of want to pull for awesome for this one, but I could go badass. If Garen's leaning bad, I don't know what you think, Cameron.
What is this
He's a
one
badass
again?
this one.
Ventus's Keyblade?
This is
That's
Chaos
Chaos
Ripper.
Keyblade.
This is one of Terra's late game Keyblades.
One of Terra's, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I like
Honestly,
the darkness aesthetic to it. I like how it actually does kind of have like narrative ties to Terra because it looks like a normal blade that is being corrupted by darkness with like the red and black encroaching on it, but we can still see the normal blade at like the middle part of it.
Yeah.
I
do like this one a lot. Yeah, I'm going for awesome.
I think the eye and
I can go for
the
awesome as well.
top are a little bit goofy, but
I think that, well, to be fair, they do have like narrative purpose because they have the same. It's the same eye that Xehanort has on his Keyblade, so it is kind of also. It's
yeah,
like,
but I think it looks goofy there too.
Okay.
I just don't necessarily like having eyes on the Keyblades, but I think everything else about it does look good.
I think A.
I think A.
I
like it more
go
than
for
the
A.
Axle Keyblade.
Yeah, I think it's.
I definitely like it more than Aqua's second Keyblade there because I didn't.
That's Aqua's first.
No, that's her first. Okay.
I'll put it at top of A for now.
Leviathan's not moving.
Leviathan's not moving. Okay.
Like
End of Pain.
End of Pain.
That's so much. That's S. I love End of Pain so much.
I actually don't.
Really?
I don't. I don't personally like it. I think I don't know. It feels
it's a
like
bit over. I just love the way. Honestly,
I don't know. I don't really like the blade. The way it kind of juts in and out. I'm just
the way the blade ripples and is serrated.
I'm not partial to it.
Alright.
I'll be fair. I personally would say
like
it's cool.
I like the demon horns and skull motif right there above the handle, so at the base of the blade.
Yeah.
I don't mind the serrated waviness of the blade. I think the top of it, again, the eye is goofy, and it's got like the mismatched like blade wings.
Yeah.
Uh, I like it. I think there's a lot of good design elements here. I'm trying to think of how much I like it. I'd probably
I
put it in
think cool.
badass.
Garen wants S. I feel like that's a little strong.
I could
I
B
go.
I
I could
badass.
think
go
it.
middle of badass. Middle of badass.
Yeah,
I
I
think
Well,
think.
no, hold on. I don't know about middle because I'm looking at what's in badass. I think I like this more than Terra's first Keyblade.
And then
I
I
can.
disagree, but I can put it there. I'll allow. I could
I
fucking.
mean, honestly, what I'm thinking right now is, should we move at the Chakram Fire Keyblade down? Because we keep seeing a lot of things we like more than it, and I'm kind of like, I might like Terra's Keyblade more than it too.
I could go either way for this. I'll tell you what. You guys. Hold on. Okay, so we switched. So we switched fucking put Bond of the Blaze there, put those there. I'm putting Terra's a little bit above that as I do like that one more. Void Gear. I think
I.
that's what it's called. I don't remember Void Gear is only like the white one you get from beating his remnant, but I think that's also the name.
That's the base one.
Yeah, Void Gear I actually do like. I think it could go in awesome. I think
Yeah,
that's my opinion.
Pull
I
up a
think
big
top.
picture real quick. Because
Yes,
we've
of
already
course.
talked about this in a previous thing, but I just want to look at it again because, like,
Yes, Void Gear. Is there a bigger one? No, that's it. Actually, I like the red one more than the black and white.
Yeah,
I do
it
think
gives.
the red accents help it, but the black and white is also good.
Yeah.
Uh, I like I I'm kind of confused what I'm even looking at half the time. But, like, it looks like the base is a blade, aside from
Mhm.
like the gear in the middle that's like connecting two broken pieces. That's a little bit weird. But like, I like the handle. I like the like sloping down metal piece for the top of the handle. I like the blade itself. I'm trying to ignore the eyes because like I know that's gonna be a thing on a lot of keyblades. I like the broken gear bits at the top.
Yeah.
I like the chains around it. I never
It
even noticed those in the
it
regular
does
design
feel
construct.
like it feels very disjointed almost, but unlike something like the fucking
It
chef one,
feels like it's
yeah, it
intentionally
feels like it's
Yeah,
done and it fits
it kind of
Vanitas.
reflects Vanitas'
Yeah.
broken mental state and like physical, I guess, because you
Yeah,
could say
like
because
his
he's
entire
Well, I mean,
literally.
yeah.
his entire being is Ventus's broken heart.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like this one very feels like it's different elements. Like the gear pieces kind of like almost represent like him trying to fit in his role, but he can't. And you have like obviously the gazing eyes, and like the other pieces represent like the darkness with like the chains. Represent like I like all of it's like very.
I think it's a really good design,
Yeah.
and this is just its base state, right?
Well,
Well,
there's the there's
this is
the
the only real form it has other than the white
yeah,
one.
the white
Well,
one is
no. The reason I bring up state is because right next to it on the list we're doing were two more Union Cross versions of it.
no that no those are young Xehanort's
Yeah,
keyblades.
those are that's no name.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah.
I think I think Void Gear is awesome. I think
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
think he goes top of awesome. I think it's better than
yeah, I
Chaos
could put
Ripper.
it there. I think I do like it a little more in Chaos Ripper. I can't. I fucking completely forget that there's actually some kind of distinction between these two. Hold on.
The first one is, I think the
I
first
think
one
that's
is
the. I
his.
can't.
That's his keyblade that he gets after he leaves from.
Yeah, no name Keyblade. There's
That's the
that
big.
one, and then
That's the first one you get. The first one right there.
that's the
That
Birth
that
by Sleep
one.
one, and then this is the one he has in fucking Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah, the first one
Which
is I think.
they look like they don't actually have enough distinction for me to really care about ranking them differently. Like this one,
Yeah,
I guess just the
this
more
one has a bit more
Xehanort detail.
darkness
Oh
elements. It has
no,
the goat
there's
head
some
and it has.
distinction. The secondary one there, the young Xehanort Keyblade, I I like the handle of it better and like the shape of like the spikes and stuff.
So you know what? Actually, this might be because it is the same one. I feel like I remember what probably. I think what happened was is that because I remember reading up somewhere that what happened in Dream Drop Distance, Garen, when Riku fought young Xehanort, is that like the
Mhm.
master one, like his older version, actually like inhabited the younger body when they fought, and that's why he fought. So maybe that's why this one just adds a couple of the elements from the Gazing Eye one. Because it has the
Got
exact
you.
same. It just adds the wings and the goat leg thing. Which, I mean, I guess I
Yeah.
like that a little more. Otherwise, it's literally identical. So I guess this one is just slight above improvement. Like, I like the
Mhm.
more blue on it, but that's about it.
You say identical, but look at the teeth. They're very different.
No, they aren't. You can see that they're like basically the same. Like they go into this curve, one big spike. That's the clock
They
handle.
look different to me, and they're also like different colors, and
Yeah, the
also like
colors are
the clock
different.
part in the middle is broken.
I can't tell if that's broken from that pic from that side. It's like it's a very minor distinction. I mean, I like this Keyblade. I like the way that it kind of calls back. I mean, it's obviously a different color, but I like the kind of nod to Xemnas' lightsabers being like
Yeah.
the big beam thing. I mean, for me, like these pretty much go together. With maybe this one just above it, just because it's got a
I
couple
mean,
extra
yeah,
different.
I'm not necessarily saying they're going to be ranked super differently. It's just I
I
can see differences.
I actually think these are awesome too. I actually do kind of like these a little more than Void Gear,
All right,
even. But
where in awesome do we
I
put
like
them
them more
then?
than Void Gear. I think they would go at the top. But I could be put them somewhere else accordingly.
I don't know. I think
I think I
if I,
kind of like Void Gear more,
Okay, that's
yeah,
fair.
me too.
I'll put it
but
below
I can
Void
put
Gear
them
then.
above Chaos Ripper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put them. Well, not that one. I'll put this one just kind of above it. Like it's not like yeah.
Yeah.
Master's Defender.
That I think
I like it.
personally, I
So
think it would go in badass just because
I feel
of
like I agree.
the what's the narrative
Yeah.
purpose around it is
This is
cool. It kind of
Ericus's
is
Keyblade,
reminiscent.
right?
It
Yeah, this
kind
is
of is
Eric's.
reminiscent of a lightsaber, which works because Mark Hamill of like the very clearly silver hilt and then the very distinctly different colored
Well,
thin blade.
it feels like an upscaled version. Like it feels like a Master's Keyblade, like very simplistic but very. I mean, I like
And the
the
E
handle and
for
the guard.
Ericus and
The only thing
squares.
is, I think the E is a little awkward. Like if it was a more crown like, I'd probably like it more. But I like the
Well,
blade
no,
being like broad.
what I was going to say is that I don't really like this Keyblade because of how minimalist it is. I think the handle looks kind of weird, but I'm not sure what it is about it that's wrong. And I don't like how it's literally just a stick and then it has the E on it there. But I'm going to defend the E because it is not just an E for Ericus.
It's also an E for
That
Square
is
Enix.
an actual type of key that has that shape and everything.
Yeah,
That's true. Actually,
I
that
mean,
is.
Which
like
so that is a real key, and that's also why I'm not sure if I can fairly criticize this for being minimalist because it's intentionally doing that.
yeah.
It's trying to be another version of like the Kingdom Key.
Yeah, that's what I was
It's
saying.
like
Like, you know what I like? I'm more partial to minimalistic design, so I like it. I think there's a couple details like the little mini box there. I think is unnecessary, and I think if you cut off these corner pieces and just let it be rounded, I think it would be a little bit better. But that's what I'm trying to get at is that it looks like a teacher's version of the Kingdom Key to me, and I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
because it's the same idea as the Kingdom Key,
Yeah,
which itself is a super basic minimalist thing, but
yeah,
it's literally the first basic
yeah.
Keyblade,
But it
so we
works.
can't really judge that for
Yeah,
being so. And this is intentionally trying to call back to the Kingdom Key, but put in more effort than just making it gold like Mickey's
yeah.
did. Instead, this is like, oh, okay, let's take the same idea and use a different key shape.
Yeah,
So
I
I
mean
can appreciate that, I guess.
it
I
goes to
would
my
probably rank
tastes.
this the same way I would rank the Kingdom Key.
We'll come to that one. I personally like this is to my taste. I am partial to awesome, but I think that is probably like higher than what
If
you
I
guys would
would
give it.
say high, I could put it in awesome, but it would probably be lower awesome for me.
Yeah, I could think that.
Well, hold on, because let's
Well,
look at the
actually,
Keyblades that are in
actually
Badass.
no. For me,
I
it
mean,
goes above Terra's Keyblade.
Do I look at Ericus's Keyblade and do I feel like it is more of a of like a Terra and Aqua Keyblade level, or do I think it's more of like a Crown of Guilt level? I'm thinking it's closer to Crown of Guilt and the Axle Keyblade there. I'm thinking high B tier.
I like it more than this.
Because when I
Yeah.
look at it next to Terra and Aqua's first Keyblades there, it is noticeably like not as good to me as those two are.
Yeah. I think
I would say at
I
the
like it
very
more
least,
than this. I do like it more than these two. I actually kind of like it more, but that's because of my own tastes. I could
I like
go
it
high
more than
B.
Terra's Keyblade. I don't like it more than Aqua's. I like it more than
So
Earthshaker. I don't like it more than Rainfall.
I'll tell you. We'll tell you what. Since Cameron thinks high B is probably, we'll put it low A. Not we'll put it higher than that. Low end A.
I could go with that. I think that. I guess it's a good.
I could maybe let it go above the red one there too.
Okay. I'm gonna delete fucking garbage for now. If we find one, I'll put it back.
It's not
Yeah.
feeling like we're gonna need fucking
Yeah.
garbage.
Terra's wooden keyblade.
Stick. It goes in the stick. It's the only
No,
stick.
we
I deleted
deleted stick
stick.
here because they don't actually have the stick.
Yeah. Terra's wooden key is cool. I like it. I think it's cool.
It's just a simple ends of the
Yeah.
earth.
I think it's cool. I'll put it low C. Goddamn cool.
Bottom.
It's fine.
The Aladdin Key Blade from, I think that's Kingdom Hearts 1.
No, 3 Wishes is Kingdom Hearts 1. That's Kingdom Hearts 2.
Is that the Kingdom Hearts 2 one? I cannot
Yeah.
remember. Yeah,
Because 3 Wishes is 1.
Wait, no, that's not. Wait, fuck. Which one is this one then?
What is that?
Oh, that's the Peter Pan Keyblade. My bad.
Oh.
Peter Griffin Keyblade?
The
What
Aladdin
the fuck
one's
is
too.
Peter Griffin Keyblade?
Bro, why is the first thing?
I'm not
It's
even. No.
Peter Griffin fighting
I refuse.
Sans.
I refuse to acknowledge.
Exactly.
I refuse to acknowledge the existence of that image.
Peter.
You're
Fuck
right.
me.
Existence.
I'm so fucking done, dude. Peter Pan
What?
Keyblade.
Fucking losing my
Wait a
mind.
minute. What's that?
Isn't that that's what Keyblade is that? Fuck, hold on, wait, is it on here?
Go back to it. Hang on. I'm trying to. Could you
uh
go back to the list? Could you try to like just zoom in?
It's
Like,
it's like a gold spike on the left side of it there.
Oh wait,
that's Arius?
no, that's the Three Musketeers Keyblade.
Oh, you're right. I've only
it.
played 3D.
I recognize the hat. I thought it was Hook's hat. That's all for one. I think that one's cool. I like that one.
It's cool. It's cool.
I think the thinner blade here, I like that one. I like the fleur de lis.
It's
I like the thinner blade
representative
because
of rapier.
yeah,
I think
it
that
looks
works.
like that. I like that
It's
one.
from Kingdom Hearts 3 or something?
Dream Drop Distance.
Distance.
Okay. Because I definitely do not remember a Three Musketeers world, although I loved that movie as a kid.
Yeah. So I
think
this
it
is
looks okay.
cool.
I still don't like the stick, but I like how it's got like their logo spade there at the top, and I do like the hat.
I think it's
could.
cool. I would say I think
It's gonna be somewhere in cool. I think
it's
I like
cooler
it
than
more
this
than the wooden Keyblade.
I like it more than the Wreck-It Ralph one. I kind of like
Yeah.
more than that one, but I could.
I kind of like it more than the dog.
Yeah, I like it more than that. Yeah, I think right there is good.
Okay.
Favorite deputy. The problem it suffers from the same problem as the Ratatouille one, and where it just kind of stacked
Just
it
kind of
instead of
sticking elements together. Yeah.
That being said, its transformations are awesome.
It is.
I'm sorry,
The
transformations
hammer
are top
is badass. I think
the hammer and are badass.
I definitely like it
basically
more.
itself.
I definitely like it more than the Chef one, than the Ratatouille one.
I love the guard, honestly.
Well,
If it
hold
was
on.
just a Buzz Lightyear Keyblade, I'd
Like-
love it. But
Yeah,
I like that the alien is the keychain. I think that's the best.
with the claws, like the little grip too on its little antenna.
Hold on.
It just does not.
Okay, both elements of Buzz Lightyear's like spaceship / toy box as the hilt, and then Woody's cactus hat with the bandana and the sheriff star as the teeth. Both elements separately are good.
I'll
personally.
say this: I think it is a good Disney Keyblade when you put it like in context with the entire series. I think it's a good like world representative like Keyblade. I just don't think it overall it looks that good.
Yeah.
Looking at all of the elements though,
yeah.
I don't think there's a single thing about it I dislike. Except
just the way they put it
except
together.
there's no real transition
Yeah.
between it going from the spaceship to the cactus.
I'll tell you what. I'll put it in Dur. I won't put it in Ew. I'll put it in Dur above
I
the
put it top
shovel.
of Dur. It's definitely the best of Dur.
Think so?
Yeah,
I
it's
think there's
definitely
a
the best
lot
of
of
Dur.
good elements to it.
There's
Like
nothing we
Divewing.
can say objectively
Yeah.
is bad about Favorite Deputy, with the exception of how they put the two elements
Yeah,
together.
that's fair.
it
Divewing
does
is
look like
gorgeous.
a very good representation of the world that it is from. So
Divewing is badass. I think Divewing is
yeah,
that
S
one. I
plus.
feel like is S.
I mean, my only issue with
And I
this
could put it in S
is
plus.
just that like it has the weird swooping thing blocking the actual
That
blade
was my
part.
only critique of it when I first got it too. Was that the actual blade is the back and not like the front.
Yeah,
But like
but
it,
it just looks really cool, dude. Like
It does look.
I think this
yeah.
is my
It does.
favorite Keyblade from DDD. I think yeah, that one. I
The
want to
question
put
though
it.
is just how high to put it on the
Well,
list.
Garen
I
wants S plus. I want at least S. I don't know what you want, Cameron.
I I I say put it somewhere in S. I don't think it
S.
deserves S
I'll
plus
put it.
because it needs to be
Uh,
punished for using the back of the
I'll
blade.
put it
There's a
at.
lot of
honestly,
keyblades that do
if we're
that, and
I'll
this
talking
put it
about
one's
above
S,
S.
literally a.
if we're putting it at S, if we're talking about S, I think that Ever After should be higher than Omega Blade. Personally,
I disagree.
I think that Divewing is better than Omega Blade, and I think that Ever After is also better than Omega Blade,
I
but
think
not
I
better
like
than
Divewing
Divewing.
more, but I think I like missing. I think I like lost memory more. I think that's for me. I don't know. What do you think, Cameron?
I mean, personally, I like all three of those. Lost memory, but so I feel like we're all just gonna be different.
For now, we could talk about it once we have S like in a better, and
Yeah.
like once we have like the more final standings.
Fuck. What was the name of this one, Garen? The
Shit.
DDD with the rift.
Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Let me
I
fucking pull
remember
up
because I
those.
like that Keyblade. I like its design a lot.
Uh, I like it. It's also had like dream. Fuck. What was this one? That one I can't fucking remember what that one's called though. It had like the best strength stat in DDD.
Yeah.
Fuck. Is it gonna show us here? Why
No,
the fuck? That's
that's
breakfast. See what the fuck? Hold on. We'll
just
find
look up
this.
Chonk Unbound
Fucking
Keyblade.
finally. That took a minute. Unbound
Yeah.
Keyblade.
It wasn't as bad as the one as the fucking as the Dream Eater
Now,
one though.
I'll be fair. Unbound. The thing is, Unbound has a gimmick because it's supposed to look like the fucking like the little portal icons in game. Like it's supposed to look like a game thing. But I
The
do
only
like it.
issue I
Like
have with it is that like the curve that sharp looking curve there is on the back.
yeah,
It has that same issue that Divewing has, and that's the only thing that hurts it for me.
I feel like that's like a low badass, like a mid to
I
low
could,
badass. But I'm
yeah,
willing to
I could
adjust.
maybe
I really like the look of it though. I think the color scheme is good. I
Yeah,
think the shaping is good. Uh,
I like it too. I mean, it could go high
I don't
badass.
mind using the back of it as much here because the part you're swinging has like those pink and green like curved parts that still look like they're also like meant for swinging at something.
Yeah.
Uh, I think
God
I
damn it.
I think I
I
agree with putting it in the B tier. I'm
I
just
think
trying
just
to decide
below Bond.
where.
I'd like Bond of the Blades better than it personally.
I like this more than Bond of the Blaze, but I could put it low. Cameron, what's your call? What do you think? More top of B or less than?
I kind of. I don't mean to be rude to the Axle Keyblade, but I kind of like it more than Bond of the Blade.
That's fair. All right, now we got some Ultimas in
KH1
here.
Ultima. All right, hold up. Let's just fucking pull up like a collective image to just save me the searching.
Right there, that black
You
one.
guys
Yeah.
To your right.
discuss this.
Oh,
I
there you
will
go.
be back in a moment.
Ultima
Ultima
1.
1 is S.
I
Let's just get that out of
agree.
the way.
I think Ultima 1 is S. I think it's like. I think
Top
I
of S.
like. I don't know. I kind of like
Actually, no, I
Divewing
like
and Lost
Divewing
Memory.
more.
I like those two more.
Okay, you're gonna fight me on this. 2 is also S, right next to it. I know that
I
you don't
mean,
like it.
yeah, I know. You know, I'm not
I
partial to
love
two. I
2
mean,
so much.
okay. I don't hate the 2 one. I think it looks cool. I think it looks cool in a lot of them. It's just
I
not
do
one
agree
I'm
that there's certain
personally.
elements that are like
It's just my
that's been
least
better.
favorite Ultima. I could put it in S. I think that's fine. Um, I personally don't know if I'd put it. I don't like it more than Omega. I kind of like it more than that. I'll give it that one. I'll give you that.
Okay,
Birth
fine.
by Sleep. Birth by Sleep,
That
I like more than
honestly,
Omega.
I don't think it. I don't. Mm,
You don't think it goes in S? Which one do you think it goes to? I think
I
it's
think it goes to
definitely
top.
an S.
I think it goes to the very top of A. Personally, for me, once again, the biggest dampener for it is that giant ass, fucking bulky Wayfinder for the teeth.
I like that though.
I like it. It's just. I agree it works. I don't know. It just for me, it just kind of throws off the whole dimension of it. Like everyone else has like if once again if like those spikes on like the left side, like you
I,
really start
I
the
I
front of the ring,
agree. If it
if
had
those
like
were turned
spikes instead
around,
of just straight round, I agree.
yeah, the straight round throws off the entire like vibe for me.
But I personally like it. I think it's at an
I,
S.
I I don't like it more than Ever After personally. If we're gonna put it in S, I think it goes below Ever After. I
I'll
don't like
give
it more than Ever.
you that since I put Omega above Kingdom Hearts 2. Dream Drop Distance, I'll put about here, the same spot. I think Dream Drop
Yeah,
Distance is fine.
it's yeah.
Okay, Sora and Riku's dual like keyblades from fucking like Dream Drop Distance. I like the idea of them a lot. I think that's an easy. I almost want to put that in S plus because I
I
think it's
kind
just
of
fun.
agree with S plus tier as well. I think
I'll
that
put
that's
that.
just the
Yeah,
concept of them having the dual keyblade that
yeah,
represents both that represent each other
yeah.
is
And
cool.
Kingdom Hearts 3
S plus.
Ultima. That's an S
That's
plus. That
honestly though I think Ends of the Earth still better.
I kind of agree. Okay.
It's just Ends of the Earth is just the most. It's so simple but so perfectly what it is.
Yeah,
Like there's nothing you could say about Ends of the Earth that it's over designed. Like
I don't know
no offense
why
to Cameron,
Cameron. Yeah, I
like
don't know why
even
Cameron thought it was over
Cameron, who has
designed.
been who is honestly the biggest critique of everything and has reality checked everything, could not find a problem with the Keyblade.
Yeah, I think Ends of the Earth is still a little bit better, but I think it could go up there. Well, yeah, I think that's all right. Here, Cameron. So me and Garen kind of did a
When
quick.
are we ranking currently, though?
We're ranking the Ultimas, and me and Garen
No, are they all there?
yeah, well, we put them all. We're gonna look at your pen. We put Kingdom Hearts 1 Ultima here between Divewing and Omega. We put Kingdom Hearts 2 Ultima after Omega ahead of Ever After, that because I'm not partial to it, but I like it enough, and that's what we wanted. We put both the Birth by Sleep and the Dream Drop Distance kind of together here at the end, and they put Riku and Sora's like combined Keyblade from Dream Drop Distance. I don't know if you've gotten a good look at that. I'll pull that up. Do you know what that one's called, Garen?
Not off the top of my head,
I don't remember what that's called. I
because
know
we
I
never
don't
actually
even
get to
have it
use it.
officially. Yeah, that thing
Oh,
which
that looks really fucking good.
yeah, it's cool because they each take a half like this, and then they combine it for like one. Like, I think that looks like a better fucking X Blade than the fucking X Blade. Like
Yeah. Also,
so,
I think the individual halves look good as well.
I like
But
the
like
individual halves a
combining
lot.
them together here, it looks like yeah, the two halves there. I don't know if they are separate on the list, but they look
I
great as
don't
well
think they
by
are. I
themselves.
really wish we could have each like Sword and Rika could have each gotten a half of one in Dream Drop Distance. Sucks that they don't. So we
Both
put
of
that.
those look great,
Yeah.
but the combined one especially just like it's a massive wide sword with like the rippling edges and stuff looking like a proper like go to the combined picture again.
Yes.
Yeah, like the rippling edges on it look like it can be used as an actual blade. Maybe it'd
Yeah.
be a little bit weak because of all the holes, but it
Yeah.
looks
It's
like a
also kind of
sword.
reminiscent of like
I
the
like
stained glass used for
the
the heart to
heart
heart.
combining in
Yeah.
the middle. I like the crown. It's got the two different like rainbow and inverse rainbow stained glass. The
Yep.
hilt is amazing.
It's
Like
got like the fucking like weaves kind of reminiscent of the Ultima or the X Blade, but it doesn't look like excessive like the way some of these other
Also,
ones
fun
do.
this
fact:
is my first time ever seeing this Keyblade, but I'm gonna be honest. Go back to the tier list.
You put it in S plus.
I might put it above the other two that are in there. I really like that.
I could put it
That is
above
cool.
3.
I could put above the 3 Keyblade. That's fair. But yeah,
I'm
we
still
put.
Ends of the Earth. I don't
Yeah,
know. It's just
I'm with Garrett. Ends of the Earth just works too well for us, but I could put it there, and we
we
put
can
Kingdom
go
Hearts
back to it a little bit
3.
later.
Yeah, we put the Kingdom Hearts 3 Keyblade in S
Also,
plus as
fun
well.
fact: that's how they beat Aqua. Anti Aqua is with
Yeah,
that Keyblade.
they did a combined attack to do that.
Actually, it's right there.
Nice.
Yeah, like in this image here, which is cool that they actually still allowed that to be a thing they could do. But yeah, so that's where we put all the Ultimas. If you have any,
And
any
like none of them are below S2.
no,
No,
I think they deserve that
I
much
guess
more.
the
that's
only one
fair. None of
I
them are
only argued.
necessarily bad. It's just some of them have
I could
elements
put
that
one and
aren't as
two in
good as
A, but I
others.
think they deserve S.
The only one I said that could might have gone an A was BBS, and that's just mainly because the Wayfinder as the teeth for me is just it's such a big like stark detraction from the rest of it.
Which I disagree.
Cause like it's such a soft round like appearance next to like a sharp blade, and it just kind of throws it off for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really good
But I
stuff
also think
done.
the hilt is the best of the series. I think the
Yeah,
hilt's the best of the five.
yeah. So that's where we have the Ultimas. I don't know if you want to like make any suggestions or changes to that, or if you.
Not to them, but I kind of feel like we might have the Omega Blade a little bit too high. I feel like it's maybe below the other Ultimas. I don't know. Could-
I
Uh,
kind of agree with that, but
if
okay,
that's
hold on.
the common
If
sentiment,
I
I'll move
if
it
I
down.
look if I look at all of them side by side here, I guess I can still say the Omega Blade is better than like the bottom two, but I think the Kingdom Hearts 2 Ultima there that's right next to it should be above it.
I'm not partial to that one, but I can do that. I can grant that. That's fine. Um, Mark of a Hero. That's what me and Garen were looking at. Mark of a Hero. I like. I think it goes like high cool, if not B
yeah,
tier. I think the Ventus version, where it's really short, is dumb, but I think the Terran Aqua one, where it gets a longer blade, is better.
It's
I like
pretty
the.
simple. It's just the cup that's like flexing with its arm there.
Yep. So yeah, I think I kind of like
I
this one.
guess
I would put it at like I could put it in Bombadus, but we could put it in C as well.
I guess I'm fine with either one really.
yeah, I'm
C is
fine with
getting
either
kind
one.
of bloated though.
It's
There's
getting
already
bloated.
a lot of keyblades there.
Okay, the Foretellers Keyblades. I actually like all of these Foretellers Keyblades. Let me get a like a good fucking render if there exists such a thing. That one. There we go. That's a great fucking render. First one is Unicornus, Era's Keyblade. So this one right here. I like that one. I think that's S.
That's my favorite of
I
them.
like this one a lot. That one I could almost put in S plus as well, but I think we could put that in S. I like this one a lot. But
I
yeah,
do really like. I don't like their gimmick of the animal heads at the bottom part there. Especially the unicorn. It looks kind of goofy in the middle, but I like the hilt with like the clouds or whatever. And I like the white blade, and I'm not sure what the arcing stuff around it is supposed to be. Maybe it'll have importance later. Maybe it's just continuing the general clock theme a lot of these things have, but it looks good.
with the
I would put
spire
it
for the
S.
team, I think that's an S. I kind of want to put that in S plus, but I'll put that at like top of S. Um, Envy's Keyblade. I also like that one a lot. I don't.
I do as well.
I think that one goes like
Are we looking at the purple one? Yeah, the
this one right
purple
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I also really like that.
I like
The
that one a lot.
blade, I think I like more than the one we just looked at. The hilt, I definitely like more. I like the little like crystal
Really
leaves
like
coming off
the.
of it.
I really like the leaf plant aesthetic this one's got.
yeah.
I really dig the hilt. The animal face doesn't look as bad here.
The
I like
blade.
the blade. My issue is like the top of the blade where it goes off into the vines. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that.
I like
But
it.
I don't
I
think
like
that
it
looks
too.
bad either.
I could maybe put this like below eras.
I
Maybe
think I like this more than the unicorn one personally, but
I like
I know you don't agree with
I'll
that.
let Garen tie break that then.
um I
We can look back and forth if you need to.
um I don't know. I like the handle of Anguis more than Unicornus, but I like the blade of Unicornus a lot more. I think
Yeah.
overall to go with unicorns because the idea, like, I think the colors just fit better.
Yeah.
Like the white, that white, like stark white with a bit of like the red, gold, and black accents on top of like that very, it very much. Both keyblades are like equally as good, but like I think that just edges it out. Just the color scheming is just
Yeah,
top
which I
notch.
actually I like. This is very close to like I could actually go either way. I think I like unicorn. It's just like the slight. I mean, I think these. I don't know if these are the names of the keyblades too. That or
That's
they're
the
just
name of their
the
That's the name
union.
of
I
their.
know it's the name of the unions. I just don't know if it's
Yeah.
the name. I don't know if they have confirmed it, but either way, I do like era just that slight bit more. Like I think like so we could do it, but like these are close. Like you could swap these around, and I wouldn't like missing. Like, yeah. Uh,
Honestly, a
A
Sed,
Sed I feel like is actually like A. I don't know if it breaks S. I don't
it
know.
Now
does not break
here's
us.
my thing.
Yeah.
I've found myself realizing that ever since like a year and a half ago, when I started using a bear as like my internet persona of sorts, like whole Shand bear thing and different
Furry.
like animal file pics and
Fucking
stuff,
furry.
I've realized that I've started being more attached to characters that have like bear stuff associated with them. It's kind of weird, but it's just something I've noticed. But that really isn't enough to save this because the Keyblade is just so whatever. Like the blade part of it, I think is supposed to look like a swooping claw being closed,
Yeah.
but it looks too goofy. It looks too jagged and like
Yeah.
impractical.
The hilt's
It would
cool though.
definitely work as a weapon, but it looks more, I don't know, like a club or something like Lexias's blade. It doesn't really look like a keyblade to me.
I
And
don't know.
then
I
the
do like
hilt
it.
is
Yeah.
just kind of basic.
It looks very earthy too, and like, but it does look more ancient than like Terra's. That's why I like it. Like I like this one a good bit too. I think it just like it doesn't break S. I think this one actually goes in like A. I think I would
Yeah.
The
put it
question
like
then would be how high in A.
I think I would put it like here, like below Chaos Ripper. I think that would be, but like I do think I
But like
like those.
I don't like it more than any of the other keyblades in A though.
You don't like it more than any of them.
I like its hilt. I'm sorry, like the blade itself is just too.
I mean, hold it right next to Terra's first keyblade for a second. Looking at
Uh
them directly side by side, I think all three of us can agree Terra's starter keyblade looks better.
yeah.
I do like that
And
one a
this
little bit
is
more.
based on design.
Yeah, I mean, I could put it like here. We could put it bottom of A. That's fine. I like it more than this
Yeah.
one for sure. I don't think I like it more than Master's Defender, but we could put it here.
If you guys want to put it above End of Pain, that's fine. I just really like End of Pain. I think End of Pain is a really good like dark keyblade design, for my personal opinion.
That's fine.
Now we have which
And
one's
now
next?
is the hardest.
Ava.
Oh,
Voltus.
Vulpix.
it's
I think
Voltus
that one's
next? Okay,
also
never
an. I
mind.
think that's also an A tier.
Yeah,
Now,
I like it more than the
as far
Feds.
as the animal faces go, I think the fox there works the best. But maybe it's the color of it, maybe the shape of it. I don't know, but like the fox doesn't annoy me. But and I also like the handle because it's got like this golden marble tower, and then it's got like the swooping rainbow clouds, and I think that works for the handle, the hilt there. But then the whole blade going up is just more rainbow cloud waves, and I don't think that works for the blade. I'm not really a fan of this one.
I like this one. I think this one could go in like low A. I do like it. I think a
I
little more than a Seds as well. Oh, actually, no. I like a Seds a little bit more. But like it's fun. You know what might help? Like I know that there's a narrative. I know that Nomura has intentionally done some shit with like this on purpose. Of this one being the only one that doesn't have some kind of dark like accent in the middle. But I feel like that would also help this one a bit.
Yeah, it probably would have helped a
It
little
would
bit.
pop. It would
I
make it
feel
pop.
like there isn't a narrative reason. It's just
No, I
he gave
promise you.
the girl a girly keyblade.
Well, this is a girls one too, but I promise you, there's a purpose for that. I think we could
I'm
put that
torn
one.
on this one between low A, high B.
I think low A
I think
is.
low A, like bottom of A, I could give it. Maybe top of B, but I think low A is good.
Like, that's what I'm debating between right now, really.
Yeah, but I'm leaning more towards A than B. And if Garen's on A, then we could put it like bottom of A.
Alright.
Um,
Well, I guess the next question, since it's sitting right next to it, do we like it more or less than it?
then what? Then this one?
Yeah.
I like this one more. Just a
I
bit.
think I like that one more just because I don't know. I don't know. The aesthetic is better.
I like Ased's more. I like the bear one more.
I kind of
Gula.
feel like neither of them are necessarily all that great. We might just be putting them this high because they're supposed to be important later.
I
But I don't
like
know.
them still. I could use them like if Kyrie could get this one in like a game that she won't ever get to herself. Sorry, Garen. Or if we could get Tara to use, I would definitely use them at some point. Leopardus, Gula's Keyblade, I like a lot. I really do like this one.
I do.
I think that one is.
I like the hilt. Obviously his whole motif is built around lightning, apparently. But I like the hilt and its jagged edges of like electricity flowing around. I like the bottom of the blade, where it's clearly like a sword, but it's maintaining the lightning motif a little bit with like some serrations and like the jagged spikes at the very bottom.
Yeah.
But the top of the blade kind of loses me. With what the hell is the point of like
I like the
the
top of the blade actually.
the waving jutting spikes behind it that go so far out to the right? It's like
Well, it's supposed to be like lightning,
Yeah,
I
it's supposed to
suppose.
be. Yeah, it's like a crack. I like it. I think it looks cool.
it looks to me like they wanted to make a sword, but then someone's like, "But it's supposed to be a keyblade. It's got to have a thing to the right." So they just put some lightning behind it because you can even see that it's like behind
Yeah.
the blade. In the
Well,
middle part,
it
where
might
they
be this
connect.
picture. It's supposed to kind of jut out. Like it's supposed to. I don't know if I can get like a better picture of it. Like it's supposed to kind of be all one thing. I like this one. I think I actually like this one a little bit more than even like Envy's, but I like this one a lot. This is like a high S for me,
I
which
would
sucks that
agree.
it's given to like the trashes of the foretellers.
Yeah.
I could put this one here. That's where I think I like it. I would put it here personally, but I could
I
put this here.
personally would be feeling somewhere more in A tier. Uh, but I mean, majority vote. Do you, Garen? What do you think?
Um, I would put it. Actually, looking at it, I would put it below two. No, below dive wing. Right below dive wing.
There, all right, we could get it there. That's a little bit
Yeah.
lower
You know,
on the
while
list.
while we're talking about S tier, though, I know you're not necessarily a fan of it. Maybe because it's too Disney related. Maybe it's too cutesy. Whatever. But like, the more I'm looking at these Keyblades up in A, S, I really like the Rapunzel Keyblade. The more I'm looking at it next to these, I'm like, I kind of think it looks better than some of these because it's just really bright, vibrant, and it does match its world so perfectly, as we said. I feel like I could personally move it higher.
No, Xehanort's Keyblade.
Damn.
S.
That's a.
That's for me. That's an S too. I love
Yeah,
Xehanort's Keyblade.
that's a solid. That's right.
Oh,
I'd
we're at
say
Xehanort's Keyblade now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Where do I put it on S though? Like to me, that's gotta go on. I like this one a lot. I could put it like up near top of S. Even
I
though
would say right
personally-
there. I would
I
say
think like
probably.
here. I think or here.
No, looking at it next to Lost Memory, I like Lost Memory more.
I do like Lost Memory a little bit.
I
More, but
don't.
I like
I
it.
personally, I like a lot of these more than Lost Memory. I kind of disagree with you two there. But in terms of this Keyblade's placement, I think I kind of like Dive Wing more than it.
Divewing. I don't know, Garen. What do you think? More or less than Divewing? I like it a little bit more than Divewing. But I'll put it based on like I'll let you break the tie. We'll put it accordingly.
I honestly, I like that one a little bit more.
Okay, there you go. That's fine. The key the fucking blade.
The fucking blade.
What blade are we at?
This motherfucker right here. Hey,
I will give 3 its credit for making like the blade itself like that luminescent shit there, but those 2 kingdom keys kill it.
I think A is perfectly fine.
I do like that the keychain. I do like the keychain. The pendant itself is like a reference to the
Yeah.
Heartless design.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still there. There's much
Here's
better
the
ways it
thing,
could.
guys. There are positives to it. I love the idea they were going for, and I liked the blade at the
Honestly,
top
its
part of it.
silhouette's awesome. Like if you look at that picture down there and you don't focus on the details, the silhouette's badass.
All right, but like, I like the blade for the top half of it and everything, but like, there's a lot of negatives for the design. The two kingdom keys crossing is really goofy and not all that great. And the fact you hold it at like the fucking like center grip there, that's like the sides of the handles merged together is just kind of dumb.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
That's why I'm not putting it in S. I don't think it earns that. I feel
No,
like I would put
it's
it like
what I'm getting at is just that I think it has more negatives than it has positives. The positives it has are good enough that I don't want to be like mean to it. I'm not going to sit here and say it should go in dirt, but I'm kind of feeling it's more of maybe a E tier.
I think I like it at least. I think it looks cool enough to accomplish it. I'd like it. I would put it here, but if that's too high, I can move it lower. I would put it like above Leviathan on A.
I kind of think I
B.
like Leviathan.
That's fine. I don't know what you think, Garen.
I think Garen's trying to
I think
decide
Garen.
how
I
he.
think Garen's dead.
Uh,
Fuck. He's back. Stop him.
Uh, uh,
I would put it below.
I guess to be fair, I'm looking at the keyblades that are in B tier. I think I do like it more than those. I guess it can go in A, but I'm thinking low A.
Honestly, I'm thinking that you put it above Chaos Ripper, and then you move the 3 BBS ones above Chaos Ripper as well. Because like honestly, I'm looking at them and I like them more than Chaos Ripper as well.
Um,
Cause like my
I
big
will
thing for
do
me
that
is
if
that
I will do
the
that if
Keyblade,
Cameron thinks he should.
like the Keyblade for me, like I'm looking at it and I'm like I like it I like it a lot more than Chaos Ripper. I like it a lot more than Leviathan. But when it comes to like Rainfall and Master Defender, I can't say I like it like that much more than them.
What do you think about that, Cameron? I could do
Well,
that if you
I
agree.
I didn't even necessarily like Master Defender being as high as it is, so I'm not gonna say much on there. But I think I can agree that I like Aqua and Terra's first Keyblades more.
All right, I will.
I kind of like
Fuck.
Aqua and Terra more than the X Blade. The X Blade is just it's got so much dragging it down.
Yeah. I mean, I still like. If I were to say I don't like the X-Blade, I'd be lying. But I definitely think it could be improved upon in a few ways. I don't even fucking know what this one is.
That is base Olympia. That is like the baby form of Olympia that you get in Keep and Union Cross.
Oh, okay. So it's a downgraded version
Yeah,
of the one.
they give you a downgraded version of each one, and then you get the base version. You get the,
Oh, I see.
yeah, it's
That one
yeah.
is dur for me.
It's intended to be a downgrade,
Yeah,
but I think they
It
went too far
works.
with it. It looks
I think
bad.
that one is a dur for me. I think normally is cool. Is this third form? Because
That
that one
that's
looks a
the
little much. That one actually looks like dur to me too.
it's hovering over. Okay.
This
Uh,
one. This one looks
yeah,
like.
that's the
Literally
final
got
form.
Zeus's face
I
as the
that
blade.
that just feels like a little bit like excessive. I'm thinking first form dur, second form cool, third form dur.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Because
Okay,
I
the
like
question is
Olympia. I
dur
definitely used it a lot in games.
first. I'll
It's
put
nothing great.
it.
Right
It's
there.
worse than the Monkey Fist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll put cool. I'll put it.
Right next to the what is that? Lunar Eclipse.
Okay, and I'll put it like
Just above Monkey Fist.
above the monkey's fist. Oh, Hero's Crest. I like Hero's Crest.
It is a very I do I like Heroes Crest? Let me look at the picture.
I like Hero's Crest. I think it's like
Yeah, I think it deserves some cool. I think I don't know. I think I like Olympia more.
really interesting. Okay, I like it.
I
I
think
think this.
By
I
the
think
time they got to this Keyblade, they were starting to run out of ideas on how to do like an
Olympus.
Olympus Keyblade because they do Olympus in every single game.
This is only the second one.
And they still ran out of ideas.
Like this one is literally just marble pillars and then like a sun on the side. It's very simple.
I would put it in
As
B
you
personally.
said, they did the world again more times later, so they clearly came up with more ideas.
Yeah.
But it feels like when they made this, they didn't really know
Like,
what to do, so they went with just something really basic.
for a
I
good
think it
example,
does what it's trying to do well. Like the two marble pillars going to like the little roof.
if you go to
I'm not like offended by it,
hey
but
Mark, you see
it
those
also
pictures of
doesn't
all
really look all
the
that
you
great.
see those pictures of all the two Keyblades down there? Like yeah. Okay. So if you look at these, even though they're kind of small, if you look at like for example, Circle of Life feels like a direct upgrade in my opinion, or at least my opinion, to Jungle King.
I
It
mean,
it is a
it also doesn't feel like a Lion King Keyblade though.
that yes, but for example, okay, where is it? The one I was looking for, shit, it's not on here. But not Rapunzel, Ariel's Keyblade,
This one,
Mysterious Abyss.
Mysterious.
Yes, that feels like a direct upgrade to the crab one, whatever the fuck the crab one is actually called in one. Um, that one over there, Aladdin Wishing Lamp, feels like a direct upgrade from Three Wishes. For me, like each of the worlds that we returned to from one, the Keyblade reflected a growth, both in terms of like the story, quote unquote, with the exception of Ariel's, and Sora's power. But when it came to Heroes Crest versus Olympia, it doesn't feel like that. It
Right. I mean,
feels
I personally disagree. I think this is like probably my favorite of the
I think I think
the Hercules
because
ones.
in Kingdom Hearts 2 we spend most of our time in Olympia in the underworld, the Keyblade should have been like more tied to the underworld visually.
yeah. Well, we did get that in Fatal Crest, but unfortunately, that's locked behind the Coliseum.
Yeah. I mean, I like that. I think it's a B at least, but I could put
I
it.
would put it in C.
What
I
do you?
would probably put it high C, maybe. I don't know.
I'll put it.
Do I like it more than the other Olympus one we already ranked in there? I'm not sure. I suppose, to be fair, the other Olympus one we ranked uh looks to just be a marble pillar like with clouds on the side. I think the sun is better than the clouds. So,
Actually,
do I like it more than the 1,000 degree knife? I'm not sure.
I like. I would put it like up.
I'll let you keep it there. I'm looking at it but okay, as a Keyblade design, I like Heroes Crest. As an Olympus Keyblade design, I don't like it more than Olympia, and I don't like it. I don't know if I like it as much as Mark of a Hero.
I think I like it more than Olympia. Uh, Mark of the Hero, honestly, is kind of a little bit derpy because it's just a pot that like one of its handles turned into an arm and is flexing. Uh,
You can put
I
this one
personally
high
didn't
C.
really want Mark of the Hero that high, but you guys liked it enough for B rank. Uh,
Honestly,
I
put
I
put
think
put
I think I probably like this one more than Mark of the Hero personally.
yeah, put
I
this
do
one
too.
high. Put that one bottom B. Put Mark of a Hero high C. I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay. Hero's Origin, I don't like. I think Hero's Origin fucking sucks. I think it looks stupid.
Yeah, I agree. I think it goes in
I
dirt.
It
don't
I
is
like
think it
it.
goes in
just
dirt.
I mean,
again.
it's very cartoony. It's like they literally like made it out of like the fucking like like
Out of the Hercules
pot.
cartoon intro
Yeah,
scene.
yeah, like that, and that's cool and all, but it just nah.
But
Like
I
that's
feel like this is one of the Keyblades that takes the inherent goofiness of the Disney stuff too far.
yeah.
Like, it's literally just
It just
Zeus's
looks a
body.
little too silly. Yeah,
It's like Sora is holding a statue of Zeus and swinging it around to beat with it.
yeah,
And while
I
that's a funny image, it's not a good weapon design.
top tier form change. Like I'll put it
Uh,
in. Actually, I
to
think
be
this is like a
honest,
dir. I feel like this is.
I
how
think it
low?
goes. I think it goes middle. I think it's
I
better.
could
It's better
actually
than the
put it
other
into.
Olympia. It's better than the other Olympia, but it's not better than the ones above it. No, no, no. I think it's better. I think it's better than the Cloud Olympia, than the Cloud Zeus.
There.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, the Cloud Olympia is Zeus's face. This is Zeus's whole body.
that
I
is true.
can't
I
I
think.
think
feel like I like
aesthetically.
this one more.
Okay, I guess it's fair.
But
It's better than Monkey Punch.
Kingdom Key. Uh,
That's S plus. That's
that's
S plus. That
absolutely S
is that
plus.
is the
Like,
iconic key. Honestly, I think it deserves to be higher than 3's Ultima. It's iconic.
Look,
And it's iconic for a
here,
reason.
here's my thing.
no.
We're not going based off like importance or
Oh no,
nostalgia
it's
or
just design. I
memory.
think that's just like I
This is
think
supposed to just be design, and the Kingdom Key is just a metal stick with a key at the end. So, like, I un- I understand that it is intentionally minimalistic, and it is meant to be the baseline, just basic Keyblade that everything else is altering the design of. So it's good for it to be simple. If it was already fancy looking, then it would just make Keyblade designs way harder to work with because everything would have to be fancier than it. But I don't think on design elements alone it is strong enough to be that high.
You're
I
right.
don't think the Kingdom Key looks as good as the stuff in S and S plus.
You're right. It's
I
going at top of S plus. You're right. Thank you for correcting me.
okay. If we're okay, real
Nah.
talk. I kind of agree with some of Cameron's statements. I think that it deserves. I think that the Kingdom Key. Yes,
like
it's
if
very
you
simple.
guys
It's
want to
just a
put it
skeleton
super
key.
high,
I
you
think it should at least
can.
go an A tier just for being like the fucking like the template for everything after that, and for
I
actually
think
like
honestly, see, I
achieving
feel like
the
it should go
idea
to the
of
bottom of S.
Keyblade.
I think it should be the bottom of S.
I'll give it that much. Like
Because I
it's
feel like even though like the other designs are cooler, and I will agree there
yeah
are even the lower tiers, I could argue that there are some cooler designs. Like it is the definitive template, like Marco was saying, of
yeah.
which the rest of these base their designs off of,
Plus, it
and
always looks effective.
it perfectly reflects the character who wields it. He's a very simple boy with a very simple plan.
Yeah, I think it's. I would feel
Three Wishes is
disrespectful.
also a Keyblade that
Three
got it.
Wishes, Keyblade. Okay, the first form here. Uh,
Durf.
yeah, that's whatever. I don't care. I'll put it like
Right there. Right there, fine.
the
Honestly, I don't
actual
Three
think
Wishes.
Union Cross should have made like the lesser versions of Keyblades because they always just look bad when they downgrade
yeah.
them.
The Three Wishes from like Kingdom Hearts 1 itself is
I
fine. I
don't
think it's
get it
cool.
though. I think honestly it deserves to be in dirt. I don't get it at all.
Yeah, it's not like a direct. It's supposed to be like like I think it's indicative of like the riches of like the Cave of Wonders or like the palace, like just a very gold like gilded looking
It's
one.
just
But what is
supposed
the
to look
key?
gold and expensive. That's literally the whole thing.
It's like a hand, but like not.
It's it's a metal stick,
Yeah,
but it curves a little bit at the
I
top.
think it goes in cool. I could put it like
I will. I kind of think it's worse than the wooden Keyblade, to be honest.
Yeah. Now
and
the upgraded version I do think looks
the
cool.
felt that one looks cool.
I
That
think
one,
that deserves to be high C.
yeah, I agree with that one. I would put it
I
maybe
think it
like
deserves to be above Wayward Wind, honestly. Actually,
uh,
no, right next to Thousand Degree Knife. Thousand Degree Knife is like right next. Yeah, above it. I think it's above it, personally.
think so, Cameron.
Kind of like the 1,000 Degree Knife more.
I
I think the
I'm
Thousand Degree
starting to
Knife.
realize I like the 1,000 Degree Knife Keyblade that I have completely forgotten the real name of more than I thought I did. But I think I can agree with putting this above it because it does finally start to feel a little bit more Aladdin-y because like the top doesn't look like a lamp yet, but like the wispiness of the fire makes it kind of remind me of the scene of like escaping from the temple and everything,
Mhm.
the cave. I mean,
Yeah.
plus,
Wishing lamp. Oh, go ahead.
oh no, you go on.
I was just gonna move on to the next one. You could finish
Yeah,
what you're
that's
saying.
fine.
Wishing lamp is alright. I think it's like. I feel like it's
Mm.
actually like on par, like with the other
Yeah,
one.
I just
I
like
think
how I was
I
saying
like it a
earlier.
little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit, like a
It
I
tiny
feels
would
like it
probably put
does
this
feel
one
like a
above
soft.
the wooden keyblade.
bit.
I think because like for me, Wishing Lamp, like I was saying earlier, does feel like a soft upgrade to Three Wishes.
Yeah.
Even though like obviously the upgrade to Three Wishes is better, it does at the time feel like a soft upgrade to Three Wishes and reflected more upon the story that was being told. And I think side by side, I
This
can still
has
agree with
the
that
lamp
statement.
involved, and I do like the bottom of the blade, how it's got like the blue mist and stuff. But the top of it, that's not even a symbol from the Aladdin story. That's just like they
I
did
think
like the
that's I think
squeaking
that's
bottom
I
of a
think
heart.
that's the way the windows looked. I think, or like, it's like a
Um.
thing on like the windows, but whatever.
It's like the top. Yeah, the top of the palace. I think it's alright. I think it's pretty cool. I personally like it more than like this. Well, it's mostly because I just don't care for this one much at all. But that's fine.
All right,
But the
Pumpkinhead.
that's right. I couldn't fucking remember.
Pumpkinhead. Honest,
I
at the
fucking
at
so
absolute best, it's bottom of B. I think it's a good
I wouldn't put
Keyblade
it
for what it
that
was doing,
high.
but I just don't. It's
Here's
like
here's the thing.
Cameron's further previous statements have never been truer. It's just a stick.
Yeah.
It's
Okay, no, I've been there have been ones that were more true. There was one that was literally just a metal stick with a diamond at the end. But I do agree that once again, it's just a metal stick, and then it's got a fancier looking bat at the end than the other one earlier that just had like two minimalist bat wings. If anything, I think the over designed bat at the end of the stick does make it worse. I think I can agree with you there.
if that honestly
But
was the guard, that'd be the start of a good Keyblade.
but this has actually, yeah, that's kind of true. Like you see at the end of the keyblade here, it's got the little bit that goes past it, and then the part going above leading up to the bat. That does look like you could just grip it there, and there'd be like a bat keyblade. But no, like the one thing that gives this a bit of credit back, in my opinion, is the guard. Jack Skellington's face there is like the right level of goofy and cute that I appreciate it. It makes it feel like Disney, Tim Burton, all that kind of stuff. I also like the wings of the cape and everything going out to the side. I think the guard is really good. I think the blade is really bad.
I am pretty indifferent to this one. I'd give it maybe like a mid C personally. Um, maybe lower
uh
than mid C.
He is definitely getting flooded there.
I don't know. A lot of them getting pretty bulky.
I mean, there's a lot of Keyblades to be
Yeah.
fair.
there's a lot of C and a lot of A. B is looking kind of like a small tier. We might are there some things in C that we might bump up to B?
I'd bump this one, probably this one, and I guess yeah, Ventus is two. I mean, I could bump a lot of these to B, but then B would probably get bloated. I think we're fine.
Be the inverse
I could
probably.
Yeah.
Then.
we yeah. Pumpkinhead, I would say yeah, go mid. Pumpkinhead definitely worse than Thousand Degree
Where the
Knife.
fuck did that
It
go?
got oh,
Oh
there it is.
shit!
It's
Hold on, my
lagging. It's
oh
lagging.
that shit's
What
crashing. Hold
what
on.
the fuck is going on,
It's
Witch?
crashing.
I'm refreshing because that shit's about to crash again.
It's gonna
Okay,
crash
well
anyway.
you accidentally put Pumpkinhead in U.
You know what? It's
It, this,
staying there. I think. Hold on, the website just fucking crashed. I think it doesn't design to handle this many keyblades.
It probably
Jesus
wasn't,
fuck.
to be fair.
Thanks. You tell me that after I refresh. All right.
I would put it I would put it next to the Three Musketeers Keyblade. Below Olympia though.
No, I'm gonna be honest here.
I like Three
I
Musketeers more personally, but yeah.
no,
That's fair.
what I was gonna say. I think the Kingdom Hearts 2 Aladdin Keyblade, I think it looks better.
You know what's two? Yeah. I mean, I
Like,
don't care much
I
for this.
definitely
I
like
like Terra's wooden Keyblade more. Like,
Okay, bottom of B, I think bottom of C is good.
bottom of C.
Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna be fair. I like Pumpkinhead more than Three Wishes.
all right, I'll put it there.
All right.
Wait, the
Alright.
fucking record. Where did this one? This one was in
That was in Der.
Oh,
Yeah.
decisive pumpkin.
That's an A tier Keyblade.
Okay, it's A tier
Hold on.
stats.
Let's
I
look
don't
at it first,
fucking
because
like the look of it. Like,
I think it's the right level of ridiculousness for a Nightmare Before Christmas Keyblade.
it looks like a good night for. I'll grant you that. I
no, but
could.
I'm thinking about specifically where to put it. Again, I think the Jack Skellington head is great.
I love that the guard is
I
is
like
the skeletal reindeer
That is
antlers.
yes,
cool.
I like that the guard is made of his antlers and they have his head at the bottom of it. And then I think the blade being made from his hat flowing up is clever. I like that it's in the red and white like Christmas candy cane colors. I even kind of like the shape of it with it like swirling around like that. Uh, I'm kind of neutral on it ending in an open mouth with eyes and teeth, but all in all, I do really like this Keyblade. I could maybe put it in S, to be honest,
So,
because
all right.
as we talked about for Rapunzel, how that was like a perfect uh Rapunzel Keyblade. This is kind of a perfect Nightmare Before Christmas Keyblade. It it maybe doesn't have much Halloween elements going on, but half of it is also a skeletal reindeer. And it does have the pumpkins and the ghost on the keychain, so I think that gets enough of the Halloween in there because it is more of a Christmas movie anyway. And like it just matches Jack's personality so perfectly.
I don't. I really don't have love for its visual appearance, but if you guys like it that much, we could put it in like A. I could give it that much. Um, I mean, I don't like it more than any of these here, but like, I'll put it like
I
low end A if you
I
like.
personally like it more than Ava's Keyblade, but we can keep it right there.
Okay, I'll put it higher than Ava's. I'll do that. That's fine. The
What is that
I
one?
fucking the noise.
Noise Keyblade?
Skull noise. Yeah,
Skull
it's
noise.
skull
That's it.
noise.
I think skull
I
noise badass.
I think it's really good. I think it's really good. I think it's a really good Keyblade that's indicative of the world ends with you.
Yeah, I think it's. Well, do I like it? I think it goes in awesome. I think it
Yeah,
deserves that.
I think it's better than Ava's Keyblade
I do
again.
like
I
it
think
more
it's
than
better
Ava.
than Decisive Pumpkin.
I
Actually,
agree.
wait, no.
I agree with that. I don't know if you want to stick by that.
Yeah, I'll do that. I think that the blade being the like the black spikes of the Reapers and then turning into like the symbol.
And
I
then
think it's
like
really cool.
the guard being Neku's headphones. It's a
I
little
think it's
silly, but it also works. Like
I
it
think it's
looks
I
good
think that's
on the
good. And then
keyboard.
the chain
And
being
I don't think it's too silly. There's a certain amount of silly that is good because again, you have to
Yeah.
remember Kingdom Hearts is a world full of Disney characters. There's going to be inherent cutesy goofiness.
Well, that's what I was saying. That I think it's like silly, but it's like effective silly. It doesn't take away from it. It works for the design. Um, the fuck is this thing?
that
Is
is
that a Union Cross thing?
no that is from I think it's
What
either from
is
2 or
this?
BBS.
I don't remember this from either 2 or BBS.
That has to be.
I have no fucking
I
idea.
saw I saw when we were looking up Keyblades earlier. I forgot what
Is
it's
that the
called though.
Sleeping Beauty Keyblade?
Is it on here?
Yeah, it's Wishing Gear.
Oh, Wishing Star. Okay.
Oh, the Wishing Star.
The Pinocchio one. Okay. That one, I think it's ew. That one looks
Yeah,
just lame as
it,
fuck.
it it works for Pinocchio, but it really is not a good
I
Keyblade
mean, like, it
whatsoever.
looks so fucking, like,
It looks like I'll give it its credit. It looks like something a wooden child put together.
I mean, yeah, like, I think ew. Like,
I
bottom of ew.
I think top of ooh.
Top of ew.
It is better than the other Pinocchio Keyblade.
I disagree, but we could put it at top of ew. Like, I'm not gonna rep it. like Pinocchio. I don't know.
I mean,
Garen,
you
what do you
can
think?
put it below the ice cream. Put it with the other Pinocchio Keyblade.
There. Okay. Why is it? All right. The forms of Fenrir. I guess we'll. Ah, damn it. Fenrir Keyblade. So
Dude, I
first
think
form.
Yeah,
First form
this is gonna
Fenrir.
have some Union Cross bullshit for this
Yeah,
one.
I'm
yeah.
trying to find like
I
an
would I
Fenrir
would there it
Keyblade.
is right there. There it
This
is
one
the other to the right no to the right.
to the
One next
right.
to it. To the right of that picture that you clicked on. That's all the forms. Right there.
Oh, I see. Okay, Fenrir Keyblade.
That first one's ill.
Yeah, I mean,
The first one is the
I
downgrade, of
think it's
course.
like I think
Yeah.
it's Dur, but we could put it in ill. I'll put it at top of ill though.
The first
Uh,
one is absolutely deserves to be at least A tier to me. I'm sorry. It's yeah, I love that it's
uh,
I love that before Riku's Braveheart, it was the only tumbler lock cube he had. Like that has the wrapped representative of KH1 Cloud's Buster Sword. It
Lock does
it
help it
honestly
look more like a real sword, and I appreciate
also
that.
it is kind of like a soft reference to his bike Fenrir in Final Fantasy VII, and you
But
can
it's
and
not a
even
soft reference, Garen. You can literally see the pistons of the engine in the hilt.
that is true, and it's also even it's even better. It's even better because you could technically argue that that is actually the key to ignite Fenrir too. I think it's got a
that'd be
lot of layers. I
so
like
I
it.
don't
fucking
think that
funny.
bike needs a key that
Yeah,
big.
I'd
Well, of
say.
course, it got bigger.
I could put it in A. I think they could
I
go
think
there.
it deserves to be an A.
I think. I mean, I like it. I don't like it
I like it
necessarily.
more than Ava's
I like
Keyblade.
it more than Decisive Pumpkin personally. I don't know if I like it more than Skull Noise. I think maybe like around here. I don't know what you guys think about that.
I'd be fine with it.
All right. For some reason, it skips ahead, so let's just skip and finish this one.
I think that one
Third
deserves
tier.
to be in high A at the very least. I think it's high
I
A.
feel like that's like the for me that's like comparable. I guess I like it a little bit more than like Skull Noise as this form, but I don't think I like it more than this. And I guess I kind of like it more than I said. So, do I like it more than Leviathan? Barely. I do like it a little more than Leviathan. I could put
No,
it
I
in
would
there.
have just put it right next to the regular one. I think they look equivalently good.
What do you think,
This
Garen?
one, I think
I think that's
I
a
think
good placement.
the
If
hilt is
not
better
next,
on this one, but the blade is starting to be a little bit weird because they kind of ruined the tumbler lock thing by putting stuff around it. Like it's suddenly got these two big like prongs, like you're gonna poke a steak with it at the top.
Yeah, I think. I mean, what did you say, Garen? I would put it like
I'd say where you were putting it there is a good spot
there.
for it.
Okay. For some
It's not
reason,
far enough away from the original design to where you can say like,
yeah,
oh, it's definitively better. But I think it is a
yeah.
solid like small upgrade.
Kingdom Key D. I mean, like,
It's
would it
I
go like
think it
It's
goes
just
close
right.
the
to?
golden one Mickey uses.
I like the
Yeah,
inverted colors. That's cool. It feels like that should
yeah.
have been on the fucking X
I
whatever.
think the fact it's just a recolor should make it lower.
I like it because it's the inverse of the key of light. It's the key of
It's
darkness.
yeah. I mean, I could put it like in here, like low A maybe. I could put it there.
I don't know. I guess I can leave this one up to the two of you. If you wanted an S, then it's
Just put
fine.
it there just to be fun. The what is this? The treasure
Treasure
trove? I think
trove.
it's called. I don't care for this one in the slightest.
They can all go. The first one can
I think
go in Dur. The second one can go in bottom of C, and the top one can go in the middle of C.
I don't know. I want to see
I like
one
the gems being added to the blade itself later, but like
below it.
overall, the keyblade itself is the one below it. Just click on the one below it.
The one below it
oh
has
I
all
see.
four.
Yeah.
I mean
I like the gems being added to it, and like the hilt, almost like the wooden tracks, almost look like they're turning to gold. But overall, it's a very meh keyblade for me.
I have no love for this one in any
I'm gonna
form.
be
So
honest. Uh, I actually do like the look of Treasure Trove, like its regular one from the actual game. I think it looks good. I like the gem hilt. I like the minecart and the tracks and the pickaxe. And when I played as Ventus, I used this one for a good while after doing that world. Uh, because I just liked the Keyblade. I'm not really sure what it is about it, but I've got some love and nostalgia for it from my playthrough. Uh, its downgrade form of Union Cross here looks kind of dumb with the incomplete tracks and everything. Uh, and I kind of feel like the improved one is a little over designed with all of the gems just spilled out across the gold tracks. I would probably put the downgrade one in Dur, like you guys were saying. I think the upgraded one is maybe good enough for C, and then I'd put just the regular base one at like high C.
I'll let you and Garrett decide. I would put all of these in ew, but I don't want to be mean.
I
I
think
feel
that
like
the
U is a little bit too harsh. I don't think any of
yeah,
them look
I think that that
bad.
We're
one
just
should be
gonna
the
put
top
it
of
Maybe
in
the
the.
fucking
downgrade one.
I was gonna
Maybe it
put it
goes
I
in
in
think
U. I
garbage.
don't know. What
I
do you
think that the base one could go right beneath Circle of Life,
Okay.
and then the upgraded one can go like the bottom of C. I don't think it's better than Three Wishes, but I think that design, if that was the base design, could have been a good
the base
like
design more
Keyblade.
than that one.
Yeah.
But I
Oh.
mean, whatever.
Honestly,
I mean, I'll
honestly, yeah, swap
switch
those
these
two.
two.
You guys,
Actually,
you guys can
I
put
Yeah,
like
them
switch those
wherever
I
you
two.
like
want.
the mid tier form a little bit, so I'll swap them that way. I'll put
Yeah,
You
that one
guys
in.
can put them wherever you want. Really, it's not like I'm gonna sit here and stand for Treasure Trove.
Yeah, you are.
It's just that I like it.
No, debate us.
what is that one? Crab? What's that? It's
This
called
one
Crab
sucks.
something.
I'm not even looking at
It's
the pictures.
ew. It's
This is the
ew.
Kingdom Hearts one.
It's literally just a stick with a crab on it, bro.
Tell you
Hold
what,
on, no.
I
I
have
know
a
you
new
don't want
tier.
it in your search history, but look up a picture just so we can see it like big.
Uh,
Like the Kingdom Hearts 1 Atlantis Keyblade. The hilt
Crab
is
claw
okay, I guess,
tell you what,
but
we
the
can.
blade is literally a blue stick
with a
with a
crab.
giant crab.
I can actually add a new one. I think
I think I think
a new
we've.
F.
Why did you turn pink?
Fuck off. That one goes and fuck off. Like
Yeah, I was gonna say like that we finally found a Keyblade. We had to remake the fucking garbage tier for because it's just so bad.
just go away. It's just lame. Mysterious Abyss. I don't even like that much either. Like
This is the Kingdom Hearts 2 Atlantis Keyblade.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I want to make a case here. The
Okay.
Keyblade itself is okay. It's better than the Kingdom Hearts 1 Atlantis, but not by a lot. Because
But
it's
it's definitely
still.
better.
No, hold on, Garen. I want to make this case. It's definitely better because it's got like a little bit of like the swirling water being shot out, and it's got the clam and the coral, whatever. But it's only a little bit of an improvement. And the way that you fucking get this goddamn piece of shit Keyblade is by having to sit through the shitty ass fucking Kingdom Hearts 2 Atlantis world that is nothing but a fucking rhythm minigame and not a good one. You have to play that world to get this as your reward. It's not worth the effort involved. This I think it looks a little bit better, but it is not good enough for what you have to do to get it. I
I'd
think
put
it should
this
be in fuck
one.
off as well.
I would put this like here, like low EO, but like a
I
little bit
just
better than
want
this.
them both in fuck off.
I'd put it here. I like it a little more than Jungle King, but I'll let Garen make like after
Huh?
the
What?
call.
Oh, that one. That one.
I would put it here above Jungle King.
I would say it goes above Treasure Trove and Dur. I think it's a better design overall than Treasure Trove, but
Sure.
it's not that. It's not that good of a.
No, my dude,
It's.
no.
I'll
Put it
tell
in
you what.
fuck off. It
I'll put
doesn't
it.
look that much better than the other Atlantis
I'll
one.
tell you what. I'll put it
It's
here.
still a blue stick.
I'll put
It
it here. They
just
can
instead of
form.
having a crab
Now,
at the
Bright
end, it
Crest.
has some
That's a
sea
water
foam at the
Keyblade.
end.
Bright Crest is fucking badass. I like Bright Crest a lot.
Bright Crest, I think,
What is
deserves
this
to
one
be.
from?
This
This
is
is
from Birth by Sleep. This
Aqua's
is like
final Keyblade. It's like, how do you get this one again?
Do you beat the secret episode or the final episode? You might have to do that.
I
I
think
think
so.
So she gets a third Keyblade,
yeah.
unlike Terra and Ventus.
Yeah, I mean you can all get more, but
They
she
each
gets
get
like
their own like
yeah.
unique Keyblades, but like she gets like
This is
one
more. I mean,
more.
this is more like Terra's, where Terra gets like a couple like ends of the earth or chaos or dark, like different like ones that could be like his end game. This is like an alternate end game one. I think I like Bright
It
Crest.
definitely looks good. I think it's the best of her 3 Keyblades.
Yeah, I would
It's
put
like
that.
earlier when you defended her second Keyblade and said, "Oh, it's just a stick, but that's good this time because like she's more of a mage." And
Yeah.
I said that there are other far better ways of expressing that someone is like a magic user than just having their weapon be a stick. This one has a lot of like mysterious, like mystical, like feels to it because it's got all of like the swooping waves and it's got the star at the top and like all this stuff. Like it looks like something a magic user would hold.
Yeah.
So
Like
I
I
think
think
this is
like
the better direction for like doing a magic keyblade.
I think
Yeah.
Rainfall is my favorite for Aqua, but like of the three, I think this is my favorite in general.
Yeah.
I
This
would put this
definitely feels like
one a
If Aqua was like born, if Aqua was like the third companion instead of like Kairi for like Sora and Riku, this would definitely be
yeah.
like her definitive Keyblade. Like how Destiny's Embrace is for Kairi, this is her definitive Keyblade. I think it goes.
I think this I could put this in S. Honestly, I like this
I
one.
yeah, I could say bottom of S. I'd say bottom of S
Yeah,
The
that one.
Kingdom Keys.
because I think I like it better than Void Gear
I could
overall.
put it above the Kingdom Keys. Like just yeah.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, I do like it a little bit more. Oh, I feel like for my tastes overall,
I'm waiting
I
for
like.
those two Keyblades here. I'm not gonna have to fight tooth and nail for, and I'm waiting for them to show up.
We're saving those to the end. Don't even get excited. This is fucking just.
What is that?
That's like
Oh,
I
that's
think that's
Monstro.
I think
That's the Kingdom Hearts one like Monstro's mouth keyblade.
Oh, get
Disgusting.
that with the fuck out of here. Fairy Harp is
Pull up a
in
picture
Dur.
for Garen.
No, I don't need to. I don't need to see it.
No, you need to see why
Insanity.
it goes in fucking garbage.
Oh my
Ocean's
god,
Rays. This
that's
looks
so
fucking
trash.
badass.
No, that's a 3D Keyblade.
His handle is the UVL. Is this the key? No, this isn't the.
Right,
No,
it's not Kingdom Hearts,
No, you're right. It's
3D.
not.
Yeah.
It's not.
but yes, it is Monstro's gaping mouth and then some water coming out at the top. It
Yeah.
is more creative
His fucking
than the two Atlantis
his
Keyblade.
uvula is the handle.
I
Yeah,
think that's fucking hilarious.
it's more creative than the two Atlantis ones. This one is not just a blue stick, but this one is just a design that is objectively bad.
I don't fucking
Kingdom
know,
Hearts
bro.
1 definitely had some misses, didn't it?
What is this one right here?
That is Fairy
I know
Harp.
that's
That is
fair. Yeah, that's
KH1's. That's KH1's Peter Pan.
very hard.
I like it.
It's cute.
I'd put in cool.
It's a very simple keyblade. I like the pan flute for
Yeah.
the teeth.
Get it? Because Peter Pan.
Shut the fuck up, Garen. Just
I also like how the
play
top
too
of the
much.
guard has like Tinkerbell's like little wings.
Yeah, I could put this one like.
It's
feel
gonna be
like-
somewhere in C tier.
I feel like
We
like,
really need to pick some of the things from C
I
to
feel
put
like
up in
here
B.
is okay.
I feel like honestly we should move everything above from Maverick Flare or Thousand Degree Knife and up into B tier.
You think 1,000-degree knife should be the metric for being in B tier? Anything
Yes.
that's better than it is B tier.
Yes,
Okay.
I think that
I
Maverick
can-
Flare
I
should be
can-
the very
I can
bottom
agree
of B tier. Because literally me and
Because we
Cameron
have
use it as a basis
repeatedly
for
been
fucking
using
everything.
1,000-degree knife that way. I'll go. Do I like it more than the 1,000-degree knife?
All right, we could do
If you
that.
can beat Thousand Degree Knife, you make your way up. It's what's that name? A My Mask from One Punch Man.
Oh,
Only going past only through it can you ascend to the higher tiers.
okay.
I can't remember what this
3
one.
fairies.
It's not the name of it. I just can't remember. Oh, Fairy Star. Oh, 3 form. It has multiple forms. I think.
It
Well,
It's a
does.
Union Cross. It's a
okay.
Union
Okay,
First
Cross.
I think
form.
this is the
it's
downgrade
gay.
one. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
kind of trash.
I think this one sucks too. I actually kind of like this one.
that's a good one.
Yeah, I think that one could go. I think this one goes and fuck off, fuck out of here. I think this one goes in Dur. I think this one goes.
Actually,
this
no.
one's okay.
Go back to the one from the regular game. I don't think it goes in Dur. I think I like it enough for C tier. I
Okay.
like the multicolored like aesthetic. How it's got like the 3 lines going up with the colors of the 3 fairies.
Would be
I
helpful.
like how it's got the wings at the top of the hilt. I like the shape of the hilt, kind of. It could be better, but it's okay. And I kind of dig the different stars at the top in their colors as well.
Yeah.
Uh, I agree the upgrade looks better, but like click on that art that's right next to the big thing. No, like 3 over from that. It was right next to the big window.
This one?
The one next to it. Yeah, because like I think looking just at the Keyblade itself, like it's got a lot of nice little elements. I don't think anybody cares about the 3 like fairy godmother sisters as characters, but this does do a good job of like representing the 3 of them. I
Yeah.
like the keychain with its various colors. It just looks appealing, and it does feel like a Disney Keyblade. I don't think it
Yeah.
looks bad at all.
All right, I'll be fair. I'm leaning towards C, not D, but we could put it up.
Like, I definitely agree that it shouldn't be super high or anything, but I don't think it looks bad, so it doesn't deserve dirt.
I don't know what you think about this one, Garen. I feel like I like it more than Treasure Trove, at least.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Normal
Honestly,
Yeah,
form.
that one can just go and fuck off.
Yeah, there was no reason.
Uh,
Like some of the downgrade forms, I kind of maybe not
That
necessarily
one, they
like.
literally just turned it into a stick with a red star.
yeah, they did that one. Just
Yeah,
like we're just taking the
like the
fucking.
downgraded form of like Olympia, I can kind of live with as it like existing, but
Jesus, we
like
still have so many. We're gonna have to start speed running some of these. Um, this
there's an
top
upgraded.
form, this upgraded form, I like it. I think
I
it's
think it's
okay.
going. Do we think it's better than Do we think it's better? I think does it pass 1,000 degree knife Cameron?
I don't think so. I don't think it passes these. I think I would put it like here. That's where I'd put it.
Yeah, I can live that.
Okay, Mickey's new form. What's that one called? Star Seeker.
No,
What's the name of his new
it's like
Keyblade?
something dust. I think. I want to say dust is in the name.
Isn't it Starlight? Oh no,
No,
Starlight's
that's a
no.
Union Cross one.
Fuck.
Mickey
Just search
Keyblade.
Starseeker.
Star Cluster. That's right. I
Star
like Star
Cluster.
Cluster. I think Star Cluster
Yeah,
looks badass. I would put
Yeah,
Star Cluster like
top of
above
A.
these. Yeah.
I think it can go next to his other Keyblade.
I think
I
it's
do
better than
not
Kingdom
think it
Key
looks
D, but I don't
worse
think
than
it's
the
better
Golden
than the
Keyblade.
regular one.
I like it more in general than the regular, but we could do that. That's fine. Um, the pedal, fucking. I don't care about this one at all. Do we want to go
Just
search
put
this one?
no. Just put it
It
in.
can
Just
just
put it
go
in.
in dirt.
Fuck out of here. Oh, okay. The fucking
That's the music one. That's the symphony one.
yeah, Fantasia Keyblade. The Fantasia Keyblade is called Fantasy Notes. Is that what it was called? I feel like that's not what.
No, but I see there that there's apparently a game called Grand Fantasia that added a class for using Keyblades, and it's got some cute aqua art.
Counterpoint.
Counterpoint. That's it. Normal counterpoint. I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think.
I
Here we
like
go.
I like how it looks like flowing music.
Oh wait,
Sheet
counterpoint is also a Union.
on it.
Yeah, normal counterpoint is like like minimal. I think normal counterpoint
All
is
of the downgrades are just.
I think it actually goes up. I think this is D. I think this is C. I think this is B.
Yeah,
I
I agree
think
with
I
that.
think this actually is an involving. So I think this goes like I like it more than like there. I like there. Normal. I think it cool. I like it more than a lot of these. I'd put it probably there.
I
And
don't see. Yeah, I don't. I can't contest
Sure.
that personally.
huh?
I agree with that.
And
We're
then
getting to the point where there's so many Keyblades, I've
yeah.
stopped caring about placement. I just want them in the right tier.
I kind of want them to be relatively placed, even if it's not like. And I think this one is about there. I like that new one. What the fuck
Yeah,
is
I
this
guess
one?
I like it more than the 1,000.
What is these?
That is which one is that? Is
I
that
can't
the?
even fucking tell what those.
Oh, it's a Moogle Keyblade. It's
Ooh,
exclusive to Union
Moogle.
Cross.
Google Keyblade. God damn it! You know what happening is because my fucking backslash is above the enter, and my fat fucking fingers keep hitting it. Moogle O Glory.
Yes.
Moogle O Glory. These are the forms. That'd be great if they could fucking give us like a black background or something. That's cool. I like it.
Wait a minute, it's literally just a Moogle's head at the top.
It's the entire Moogle.
I think that's a little too goofy to just have a Moogle poking
But,
out.
okay, how about this? How about we just skip all the union? If it has an extra Union Cross stuff, there's too many.
I tell you what, I'm gonna fucking just put all these in cool.
Fuck out of here. Oh.
No, I think
Why don't
it's
we
okay.
just make a Union Cross tier?
Okay.
What the
I think we should do
fuck?
that. What the fuck happened there?
I don't know. Okay,
Let's just dump all of the Union Cross Keyblades in Union Cross.
All of the Union Cross upgrades just go in there. Put it at the bottom. Put it underneath. Put it above. Fuck out of here. Because none of them are necessarily bad. It's just that like we don't need them here right now.
I'm working on it.
You put D above C.
Shut up. I'm working on it.
No, I would put them. I would still put it above. Fuck out of here because they're not so abysmally
Yeah, they're
bad.
not bad. Union Cross. I'd put him above ew. Union
Yeah,
Cross
that's fair.
filler. The fucking
Rumbling Road. That's
like the
that's
first.
also Union Cross.
Okay,
filler.
I'm just gonna put these two. Actually, I kind of like this third tier. Hold on. If there's enough to note, I will give them a thing. Otherwise, that. Oh wait, no, Divine Rose. My bad.
Divine Rose. Yeah, Rumbling Rose is.
We'll get to Rumbling Rose. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll get to that one. I actually like this third form of Divine.
Yeah,
Rose.
I think it's really cool.
That does look really good.
I'll give this one
a B.
I'll put this one. I actually like this one a lot. I'll put it like here. I'll put it above Ventus's. I think that one's.
And then what about base Rumbling Rose?
Yeah,
Somewhere in
maybe like here. Like
I think I like it more than 3 Roses. All right, 3 Wishes.
Yeah, that's fair. I like it more than Pumpkinhead personally.
Honestly, I agree with that too.
Okay. This is
That's Till Dawn. That's the.
No, just fuck out of here. That's a DLC. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, that one's ill. I hate Rumbling Rose.
DLC for what game?
3. You get it. You get it from. You either get it from Xbox.
I think that's the Amazon one.
That's that one's if you're on Xbox. It's one of the ones you pre-order on Xbox, or if you're in Japan, you got it via pre-ordering with 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah, I remember.
On PlayStation, the place the series started can't even get it.
No, they.
I think it's a 7-Eleven thing.
No, you do get Dust Till Dawn. You do. They eventually added the where you could get it as DLC, but like to start off the game, you could only get it pre-ordering.
Yeah, like when the game released, the people on the
we got an equivalent. We got equivalents.
Started on couldn't get this thing.
Okay. We got equivalents though.
Divine Rose, yeah, we got our own version, like exclusive Keyblades. Divine Rose, I don't actually, or Rumbling Rose, I don't hate. I would put it like low cool. I would put it like above these two.
I think it's probably better than Pumpkinhead.
Yeah,
I guess it's fair. I just don't like how like short and stout it is.
Okay,
yeah, but like you also had a
Keyblade of
lot.
Heart, boys. Let's get it.
Keyblade of Heart. Keyblade of Heart is.
We don't know what it would actually look like, but the design it does have
metal
cool.
stick. It's a metal stick.
It's a metal stick.
It goes.
It's better than Pumpkinhead, but it is a metal stick.
I mean, like, I would give it more kudos if they didn't have a better looking Dark Keyblade in the exact same game, like, for you to fucking use. So, you know, you got outplayed, like, upon your debut.
Now, what is this one?
This is
Fatal Crest.
Fatal Crest is badass.
You get that one from winning all of
in Kingdom Hearts 2, beating all of the Colosseums.
Fatal Crest looks badass. I like Fatal Crest.
I hate the way it's so fucking average. Look at the
that
fucking.
That is probably my favorite Olympus-related Keyblade.
Yeah, the way the Colosseum
really cool.
hilt, and then the fucking dragon head. And
like the blade is a skeletal dragon. That's just badass.
I think that one's definitely like a bad. Does that go into awesome?
That goes no.
I think it goes into awesome.
I was gonna say A or S.
I think I would put it above. I would put it above the upgraded Fenrir.
Above right here?
Yes.
Okay.
I like it more than
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I actually kind of like it more than Chaos Ripper.
I do just because Chaos Ripper like really is just like flat.
I like Chaos Ripper a lot, but I feel like I just kind of like this one more, like a little
The
bit.
skeletal dragon. It's amazing.
Dreadnought has fuck this. Dreadnought. Wait, hold on. Let me look up these alternate forms.
Is this more Union Cross?
Yes, they kept adding a bunch of new ones for like certain updates for a while.
It's Dread. Oh, it's Dreadnought.
And yet, with how long the game has existed, I feel like this is actually less new Keyblades being added than I expected them to do.
Oh, Dark Gnaw, my bad.
Dark
Gnaw's third form looks alright. I'd put that in like...
I mean, here's my thing, though. All three of them just look like worse versions of the Ursus Keyblade.
Yeah. I mean, I would put this one in, like... I'll put this one at bottom of C, I think. I'd put this one at, like a higher tier C, maybe, like, around here.
I would put that one in bottom of B.
Do I like it more than this?
I don't.
I like it a little more, but I could put it there.
The purple is nice, but it's... Honestly, I like the color scheme of like the base form more, but the purple is a nice touch. If it had a bit more black in it, I think it'd be good. That's Spellbinder down there.
I think it's on Spellbinder's cool. I like Spellbinder. I would put Spellbinder in like low A.
Really? That high?
Oh, maybe like upper B actually. I guess you're right. I would put it like here.
I would put it below the deluxe.
Can you pull up a picture so I can see it closer again?
No. I like Spellbinder.
I like that the keychain is a book, and it's a simple Keyblade, but there is something about it. I kind of like it. It's going for like the clock aesthetic, but instead of telling time, it had like a sun and a moon.
It looks kind of runic. That's what I like about
it. It looks like ancient magic. Yeah. This does look like another magic user Keyblade, which is good because it's supposed to be. Yeah. But it looks like older, more primal magic. This is like what Merlin grew up learning.
Yeah, I would put it like not below Lady Luck, Garrett. I could put it there, like here maybe.
Where?
Below Lady Luck.
Yeah, I can live with that.
Are you checking out, Garrett? I'll fucking kill you. Gullwing.
Fuck out of here.
Jesus fuck, we've still got so many.
Gullwing, yeah, fuck
out of here.
Man. Who used Gullwing? Way to the Dawn is an fucking. I mean, I would put it here, but I can put it here. I'll put it
there.
There, I like
it's a great Keyblade, but I like. It really is nowadays just a slightly worse dive wing. So I feel where you have it there is good.
I personally still like it more than Divewing, but I think it's fair there. Oh, this fucking crown thing.
That's from Mirage Arena called Royal Radiance.
Royal Radiance, that's right. Not what the fuck?
Why does it keep auto-putting things?
Because Google. Let's see.
Yeah.
It's alright. I'll put it like...
Lower mid C.
It looks okay.
That's dirt.
I like the color scheme.
I'll put it like low C. Oh, I like it more than these couple, but that's fine. Oh, fucking okay. Hold on.
Lionheart did get upgrades, yeah.
That's Sleeping Lion.
Sleeping Lion, same thing. Fuck off.
Piece of shit. So
there it is over there. There it is. To the right, yeah.
Right. I mean that one.
Is it so short?
Oh, okay, wait. Lionheart we could look at really quick.
All the Keyblades look like that just because of the chibi style of Union Cross.
Yeah, that's true. Lionheart is cool. I'll put Lionheart. I feel like Lionheart is a good B. Maybe like end of B.
Yeah, how do you do that?
And then Sleeping Lion. Oh. Sleeping Lion, that one is just filler. That's just a color swap. Put that one there.
I mean, the final form is also just a color swap. They just made it blue.
They had like a little wing thing, which I actually don't really like too much.
Just put it in Union Cross filler.
Alright. Normal Sleeping Lion is one of my favorite designs. That one to me is like S tier, but it's got to be at least A. Like, come on,
I would put it below Void Gear personally.
Void Gear.
You can put it in S for now, but let me look at the picture again. I really like that it has the barrel of his gun.
Yeah.
The sword blade ending in a lion head is maybe a little bit weird, but at the same time, like, I guess it doesn't actually need to end in the tip of a sword or in the barrel of the gun, since this is all just aesthetics. It doesn't actually work as a gun blade the way Leon's weapon did. And that's really my only possible negative, is just the placement of the lion head is a little bit odd.
Yeah, if
think
the lion
it
head had been
looks
more
great.
like, yeah, I feel like it was more like Lionheart, where like it was on the side and like the point ended in like an actual blade. I think it'd be cool.
I don't know, man. I love
But
this.
then of course, then it would just be his gun blade with the lion head attached to the end of it.
You say that
I
as if that would be a bad thing.
personally, I
His
would put
gun
it
blade
like
is one of the coolest weapons in fiction, my guy.
personally, I would put it like
It's like the
here,
only
or we could
reason
put it
that
at the
Squall
end.
is remembered, is because his weapon was so cool.
that is true. I know nothing about Final Fantasy VIII besides Squall is there, and that Squall's name is not Leon.
Squall Leonhart. I feel
I'll
like it
admit
should
his
go
name is kind
here.
of dumb. Leon does just sound better.
I think personally it goes there, but I will put it lower accordingly.
Wait,
Alright.
hold on. Where did you say person?
I think
Above
it goes
Bright
there.
Crest.
I think it's better than Bright Crest. I don't think it
I
breaks the bank.
mean,
I mean,
I can support that. I think it looks better than the Kingdom Keys, at least.
yeah, I fucking love Sleeping Lion.
It's a
Do we
great
even need
Keyblade.
this anymore? I feel like we have
Just
to put
I'd
it.
leave it just in
No,
case. Just in
I don't
case.
think we need
Whatever. I'll
that.
leave it. We're not.
Oblivion S plus.
No, that's going. We're talking about that at the end. Two become one. Um,
Okay. Let me argue before you guys say anything.
no.
Garen's got a lot to say.
Hold on.
I
I can
have a lot
feel
to say.
Garen's breath building. Um.
I think it
All right.
deserves S
All right,
tier. No,
Cameron. So
fuck you,
missing
Marco.
A.
Fuck
Missing A.
you.
No.
I personally, if it was my ranking, this would be an S plus tier because I love the fact that it's one of the few keyblades that it is straight up a sword. It encompasses like the full. It goes full nobody aesthetic with it. It's got Roxas's checkerboards. It represents his duality of light and darkness. My only critique of it is that it's really short. That's my only critique. His pendant is his pendant. It is truly like Roxas's Keyblade. But I know that Marco doesn't like it, and I don't know what Cameron's full opinions on it, so I think it deserves to be at the very least the top of A.
To be
Or
honest,
in
I don't
S.
think I've actually seen a picture of it before. When did this Keyblade come out?
This
Two.
technically was this came out in this is 2. You get it after beating Roxas in I
Is
think
it
it was
Final Mix exclusive?
I don't think it
no,
was.
because it was shown. I think technically its first
I don't
introduction was shown on Nerf.
remember ever getting in Kingdom Hearts 2, and I know for a fact I've beaten the game
It
many
might
times
have been Final Mix exclusive. I cannot remember right now.
because I
It
know
is.
that
It
I
was
didn't
because it was
have
help.
Final Mix
It was
version.
because it was meant to help with acquiring final form.
Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, it probably
Because
was
its
Final Mix.
ability was like you either get anti form or final form.
Okay, yeah.
Let me just preface one thing, Cameron. What Garen is saying is that it's Roxas's true Keyblade is kind of correct, but Roxas has never canonically touched this Keyblade.
Yeah.
That feels more like story issues rather than like the fault
Yeah,
of the Keyblade.
yeah.
The design itself, obviously, if it's Roxas's, then I can assume the reason Marco does not like it is because it is technically
Not
supposed to be a combination of Oathkeeper and Oblivion,
Well,
which it fails at entirely.
my thing is that like it feels kind of like some of the other ones where all of the components on their own would work well and would be like are like definitely would be needed to be integrated, but they don't really work. Like it doesn't mesh well when executed to me. Like that's what they like. I like the guard is a little too rounded. I like the spikes. I like the more bladed design. I don't really like the way it hooks down and then back up like that. It works in some places, but there, like, it kind of just juts out. Like, I like to become one. Don't get me wrong. I just like
I
I wouldn't
kind
put
of
it high.
agree with what Garen was saying about it feeling inspired by nobodies, though,
Oh, I agree with
because
that. It's definitely
because
like
them
that's not a
because
question.
you say like it's swooping back and then swooping down and then back up and everything like that. That is kind of how like a lot of the nobodies move and everything, and their bodies are weird. Uh, I think the hilt is okay. It's a very like generic circular hilt that is used on a lot of other keyblades, but I like the little wings coming up with the spikes on them. Uh, I really like the blade itself because we always appreciate when a keyblade looks more like a fucking sword and less like a goofy key.
I like the blade. I think I would like it more if it was straightened out. I think the curve throws it off for me.
I
I
think
don't
the curve would be better
necessarily
if it was
mind
longer.
curve because it comes down, but it just like makes it like it it goes back up fast enough that it's like it's still a straight sword or like whatever this slight curve shape is. This is I don't think it's curved enough to call it like a katana. It's still some sort of like European sword of some kind. But it's just like at the tip it's thicker and juts forward more because of it swooping down. Uh I think the stuff on the back with the white and black spikes and everything is unnecessary, but it makes it feel more anime, I guess. And since it's not the part that's being attacked with, but is instead just there for extra flair, and we are still swinging the sword half, I'm okay with it. I think it is a good design. I think I I personally really like it because I like when they look more like swords. But I don't think I agree with Garen about putting it in S plus and like throwing it up at the top. I don't know about that.
That's my personal list. I would say it belongs as S tier or the
I
top of
would
A at the very least. The
I would
top
put
of
it in
A.
A. I could give it
I
A.
think it's above Void Gear. If it has to be an A, I think it has to be the top, the very top of A for me.
Kind I
Um,
kind of I'm kind of thinking bottom of S. I think I like it more than the Kingdom Keys, but I don't think I like it more than Aqua's weapon.
I would. I mean, I like the no name keyblades more, but I'll put it at bottom of S. It could go there. Missing ache.
Has Union Cross upgrades because they just can't leave things alone.
Missing 8.
Missing ache in its forms.
Honestly,
So
missing
it's
it kind
actually
of looks like
missing ache was like the base one, like this. So they actually upgraded from that. So
I'm not necessarily a fan of any of these, to be honest.
I think all of them are cool.
yeah.
I think they could all go in various
They can
forms.
all just go somewhere in
I
C, I
like
guess.
them more than these. I'll put them all
I
here, but I
think you
actually
can
like the
put
base
them
ones.
wherever you want, because I don't really care about this.
Okay.
Okay,
Now
now we're at
here's
Riku's.
my next fight. Here is my next fight. Back
Um,
to back fights.
Riku's
Okay.
new Keyblade.
No, do
What?
not. No,
Star
no. Okay.
Seeker,
Hey,
Marco, stop.
motherfucker. No, we're gonna talk about that.
Star
No.
Seeker
Hey.
Keyblade, Cameron. I'd say I'd probably put Star Seeker in
Well,
like
I mean, Star Seeker is a very. Wait a minute, it has Union Cross versions.
No, those are a pre-order things. You get them
those are the
from.
play. They're going in filler. They don't worth talking
They're
about.
just they're those are the those are the Xbox and PlayStation versions that
Yeah,
you
they
can
don't. No
get.
one cares. Star
Xbox and
Seeker.
PlayStation versions of it?
I think
Okay.
the only difference between them is that the PlayStation One gave you like ice magic boost, whereas the Xbox gave you thunder.
And they have
I
like different like sparkle effects when you hit things.
I'm gonna
Okay. I think
say
this is a very classic, nostalgic Keyblade. It's like the first magic focused one we get, but
I feel like it's awesome. I feel like it's really cool.
I definitely like the design of it. I like the star and moon. I like the swerving and swirling little spikes. I like the magic symbols going down like the regular part of the blade. I think it does a very good job of expressing that this is for magic. But I also don't think there's enough nostalgia to justify putting it in S the way you did the Kingdom Keys.
Well, I would put it in A. I think it's
Yeah.
We're
an A
gonna
tier.
talk about Braveheart, or are you just gonna let
I
I'd let
think
you play with
I think probably there.
Marco.
This
Come
one is
on, because it's a good Keyblade.
I like Braveheart.
Okay, so here's my thing. I personally, if I had to rank it, I would put it in the high A. Well, I understand that to become one, not to become one. Sorry, Way to the Dawn is like such a badass design. I really do like. I've been thinking. Honestly, I was kind of like low key thinking about Braveheart since we did that. Since we requeued in Braveheart, since we did that character tier list the other day, and like honestly, Braveheart really does. I kind of hope that something does change to it, so that way he gets something a bit more stylized, maybe. But honestly, it kind of does fit as like the perfect inverse to Sora's Kingdom Key, where Sora has like a classic skeleton key, he has a classic Tumbler Lock key, and like
Where did
his
we
key.
put Cloud's weapon? Oh,
Air.
I see it in A tier there. Because I
Yeah.
kind of feel the same way about Braveheart as I do about that. Because they're both Tumblr lock keys.
I would put Braveheart at like bottom of S personally.
Yeah, because for me, it also represents like the difference between like it and
Oh no,
Way to
A.
the
Oh my bad.
Dawn
I meant A. I would
is
put
that like
Bottom of
it
A
is
is what I'm saying.
yeah.
That's where the thing is.
because for
Well,
me
okay,
like
not technically
Go ahead.
bottom, but
Sorry,
like
go ahead,
next
Garen. Go
to
ahead.
Cloud's
because
sword.
like for me like Braveheart represents like Riku's finished journey. Like he no longer is on the way to the dawn. He is fully in light. So like he doesn't need a keyblade that represents his dark half when his dark half is no longer important to him. He now uses everything full in tandem without fear, without a need to gain power. He is as powerful as he needs to be, which is kind of showcased when at the end of 3, when even Sora was down on his knees, this man stood up and took an entire demon tower to the face and tanked that shit for a solid minute and a half.
Even though Sora's apparently still strong.
Look, Sora has done more in terms of like what he has fought, and that what makes us argue he's stronger. Riku, I do agree that in hand, Riku's always going to be like one step behind him in strength, just because Sora doesn't have that weakness of doubt that Riku has had, or
But
does
I
still
thought what
kind
you
of.
literally just said is Riku don't have that no more.
He doesn't have fear. That's the difference. He doesn't have the fear of succumbing to his darkness, and that if he actually is worthy of a Keyblade, he has had doubt in his strength at times, which we
Funny
do
thing is that
see.
he's not wrong. He technically wasn't worthy of a Keyblade. He got it because Terra passed it down to him.
Yeah, you're right. He wasn't worthy, but since then, and since he has
And
proved his
someone could
worthiness,
argue Sora technically wasn't worthy either, though. He got it from like the Ventus connection.
He was.
yeah.
Although I
That
think
But
was
then the
Veda
end of, but
Sora
then the end
earning
of,
one kind of disproves that.
yeah, and then but then at the end of 1, he proved it by taking the Keyblade back from Riku, and then recoded, confirmed that Sora deserves to have a heart when Data Sora summons a real Keyblade.
yeah.
But like for
I
me, I don't
mean,
know. Braveheart is like I think Braveheart is a perfect representation of like him being Sora's quote unquote equal, and then also his rival in every way, and that like he gets a classic Tumbler key versus Sora's classic skeleton key.
right.
Plus, I just think I also just like the kind of uniqueness of a key without like the teeth. And
Yeah.
I think that fits
I
Riku as like the more
appreciate that it
classic
looks more
swordsman.
like a sword, and I do appreciate the whole like tumbler key thing you're saying. It's just we also have that with Cloud Strife's sword, that I keep forgetting the name of. And I
Yeah.
feel like we should just put the two
Hey,
of them side
hey,
by
I see
side.
that. I see what you're doing.
I didn't do anything.
Son of a bitch.
I'll put
But
it.
yeah,
I like Braveheart. I could put it like high. I could put it like. I think it. I like it actually more than.
I
to
could
the
put it right.
improved version of his sword there.
I could put it in front of Chaos Ripper.
I could put it in front of Chaos Ripper. I'll give you that. There you go. Garen
All
was
right.
like prepared to go to war over something that we
I
agreed
was
on.
honest to God. I was prepared to fucking actually
Oh,
fight tooth and
the
nail for that.
fucking Stitch sword. Hold on.
It's got hyperdrive.
Marco, you yeah, I was gonna say you're not gonna find it by searching Stitch.
Hyperdrive, is that it?
Star Wars. Yeah.
See, this is like one of the ones where I also feel like I can't tell if the longer one for Sora for Aqua and Terra is better than the short one for Ventus.
Honestly, I think they're both awful.
Yeah, I think this one's a straight fuck out
Wait,
of
what
here.
are you talking about? I like it.
You
I don't
like
like
it?
the blade itself, personally.
I like how it's supposed to be like the ship. It's got the
Oh no, I
spaceship
like
up top
that.
there, and it's creating the blade by it spiraling as it flies and leaving them twisted around each other. I liked the hilt and how it's supposed to be the spaceship that Stitch's ship escaped from. The only part I don't like is the weird green like laser goo at the top, making the actual like key
It's
part.
supposed to be like when he like blasted off into hyperspace and like the after image it left, the after effect it left.
Yes, but like the keyblade itself, I like it.
I'll put it in cool for you. Like low cool, unless you want to put it like above here.
No, like if you, this is majority rules. If you guys dislike it, then
I think it's a
Me-
fuck off. But
I
I
think it
like
did. I think you could put it at the bottom of C, and I could be okay with
I could
that.
do that. Yeah, that's fine. Starlight, I think we could look at all of Starlight's forms by themselves.
Honestly,
Starlight's
Starlight is.
Union
I think
crossover.
Starlight's a solid keyblade throughout.
Starlight is cool. Do they have like one that has all the
One
fucking...
that bottom right there to your left, gray.
Okay. Starlight, normal Starlight is B. Because it's just a, like... That one is a straight just altered of the fucking Kingdom Key. I'll give it B. I'll give it low B. I think it goes there. Second form Starlight, it's not much better. Maybe like
Honestly, I think it's worse.
I kind of agree.
Put it
I'll
right
put
there.
it-
I feel like all three of them should just be in Union Cross filler, but
I'll put this one in Union Cross Fill. I mean,
I
I
like
all
I like
Starlight's
the
forms.
upgrade. I like the max
I'll
upgrade
put
one. I think it's
I'll
cool.
put the max upgrade up in badass as well. I'll put it. I like it a little.
I guess
bit more
it can
than
go
the-
above the 1,000-degree knife.
I think it looks better than these. I think this is where it gets beaten out again because I think Divine Rose looks badass.
Yo, Divine Rose is
Yeah.
beautiful.
All right.
We're almost there, boys. Shooting Star.
Shooting
No,
Star.
it's not.
I fucking love.
Is it?
I think it's Shooting Star.
Yeah.
Shooting
Yeah.
Star. I like a lot.
That's a solid A tier Keyblade at least.
Do I want to put it in high A? Might be right. I don't know. What do you think?
I can't.
feel
I
like this
can't
is
say it's S, but I can say it's.
I do
better
feel
than-
like it's like a high A. I'll put it. I'm thinking maybe like.
It's better than the Keyblade. Let's be real here. It's better than the
Yeah,
Keyblade.
maybe like there.
I mean, let's
Yeah.
be real here, Garen. Almost all of those are better than the X-Blade.
That's true, but we'll leave it there.
Metal Chocobo.
That's a dare for me, bro. I'm sorry.
I mean,
It's. I like that it's a blade. I do like that it's an actual blade. But as far
but
as
at the
it
same
goes,
time, it's not even an actual blade because it still has the fucking key shape at the end of it.
yeah, it's literally just a piece of slab with a fucking hilt, and I'm like, okay, guts.
I mean, I understand what they're doing. They're trying to make like a Keyblade version of Cloud's Buster Sword, but like it just doesn't work as well here.
Fenrir does it better.
They didn't go extreme enough with it.
Yeah,
The
Fenrir
fuck
does it better.
what did you just put up there?
So Kyrie's Keyblade.
Hey, what'd you
He
do?
just he put Metal Chocobo in S plus.
Hey, put that back. It's
yeah,
called Destiny's Embrace, by the
that's a
way.
dir. Oh, that's right. I can remember. That's a dir. I'll put it.
I think it's a decent dir, but yeah, that right
Okay.
there is good.
Decent there.
Destiny.
Can you ask about Destiny's Embrace?
Can you shut the fuck up? It's 1 a.m. Destiny's Embrace. I like Destiny's
It is
Embrace.
William. Yeah, I think it's good.
I'll put
The
that-
only thing I don't like
It's
about the
a
hilt
metal
is
stick with some flowers at the end.
I like it though. It looks. It
honestly
draws
okay. Go to
very-
the Keyblade made of Destiny's Embrace. I think it looks better than the regular Keyblade.
Which one?
Down right there.
That one does look cool. I like Destiny's Embrace. I feel like Destiny's Embrace is an A tier. At least a B. Maybe, yeah, probably about a B.
I think it's the same quality as Lee's Keyblade. I think it's the same quality as Lee Keyblade. A game like an extra shimmering.
compared to these, I would put it like there.
Yeah, okay, fair. It gave that same shimmering effect in 3 that I think was nice.
Guardian Soul.
I don't like it.
I like Guardian Soul. Guardian Soul, I will put it.
I like that it's a blade. I don't like the hilt.
I think that's a B.
The hilt looks like it's gonna slice your hand off.
I mean, a lot of them do.
But like, it's actual.
A lot of them do, yeah.
I feel like it goes in like low B.
Yeah, I'd say right there.
I guess that's
good.
fine. I don't have any particular.
One Winged Angel I like a lot.
Is that? I can't remember what the.
That's One Winged Angel. Make sure you put Keyblade there. Otherwise, you're just gonna get a bunch of music.
I don't need to hear fucking do re he she Sephiroth shit again. Yeah,
You're covering Link.
Huh?
You're hovering.
One looks really hard to hold. Look how little space there is in the hand.
He's gonna grab like the tips of his fingers.
See, that one, yeah, that's weird. I think that's like
honestly, I kind of feel like that's a dur.
Considering you have to fight Sephiroth to get it, yeah, it's not very good. I like that it's a blade, but then the blade just turns into a fireball.
Looks like a broom. No, I think dur. I'm gonna put it like
top.
Considering you
I think
have to beat Sephiroth to get this, I say fuck out of here.
I'll put it there.
Just put it with Metal Chocobo. Fair, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't even know what this is.
That's one
Land of Dragons
from China. Fucking.
It's a decent Keyblade. At least like gameplay wise. I don't remember what it looks like.
It was Hidden Dragon. That's it. I like it. I think.
Okay.
I like the hilt. How it's got like the dragon.
Mushu, yeah.
Mushu.
I like it. It's a good like first world Keyblade for Kingdom Hearts 2. I'll put it in B as well. I'll put it beneath Guardian Soul though.
How have we not gotten to the Winnie the Pooh Keyblades yet?
Fuck those things. Oh, okay. Hey, they added multiple versions of Diamond Dust.
Oh yeah, Union Cross again.
Union Cross filler.
God damn it, Union Cross, motherfucker. Okay,
we're getting so close to ending it.
I like this version of Diamond Dust a lot, actually. Normal form is. I actually like all three of these. I'll put this one in Union Cross filler, the normal one, just because it's less than. I'll put the original like Kingdom Hearts.
That could be cool. That could be in C, high C.
Yeah, I think that's a high enough C. I'll put it above Olympia. I think that's
fine. And that one definitely is a B though.
That one, definitely. Honestly, that one looks cool. I could put that in A. Like I could put that.
Honestly, actually, yeah,
I could put that there. Here. I like this one a little bit more than Fenrir. Like the high end fear.
Fine, like only because that fucking the way the purple and blue go.
I do.
All right, now Elsa's Keyblade.
Oh, how much do I like that one? I think
I like that it is. You're hovering over Lake.
I
think making the Keyblade out of just like her ice palace is not very good looking. The hilt especially just looks bad to me.
I like the hilt actually. I like the hilt.
The transformation's really good. I like that.
Olaf being the keychain. That's the only thing I like about it.
I don't really like the teeth. I like the blade and the guard. So I feel like that for me is.
I don't like the blade or the guard. I would probably put this in dir.
I would put this in B.
Let's compromise and say C.
C. Let's say.
Yeah, because I have issues with it too, but like it's worse than Diamond Dust, definitely.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it
right there. I think it's good. No, I think it's better than 3 stars. Yeah.
Nope.
Fuck out of here.
No, dude.
I'm sorry. That's terrible. That's terrible. It's adorable. That's Cameron.
I'll put it there.
We've complained nonstop about sticks. Scroll back up, Marco. That is literally a fucking stick with a beehive. I have complained about the
metal sticks. This is a Winnie the Pooh Keyblade. And what did they go with? A pot of honey a tree trunk that he got stuck in once, and a beehive. They are
You know
all
what,
three Winnie the Pooh
Marco?
related.
You know what? Fine. You know what, Marco? Above S plus, put stick back and put this one in.
No, I feel like this could. I feel like this is a dir for me. I don't.
No, like I'm not necessarily trying to say that this is an amazing Keyblade. I'm just saying like he immediately
cute.
put it in fuck out of here, and it's not a Keyblade without merits.
I'll tell you what. I'm
I
putting the one from Kingdom Hearts 3 and fuck out of here.
What?
I haven't seen that one. Can you show me a picture of it?
It's
Garrett,
called
okay,
Honeypot.
okay, Garrett. The transformation with the bazooka is cool. That one, I'm putting that.
It's
Fuck
just
off.
a stack of honeypots.
Yeah, I'm putting that in fuck off, Garrett.
That's fair.
It looks like they took the ice cream one and just
Oh,
replaced it with honeypots.
monochrome.
I kind of think that's a
Monochrome
dir.
Keyblade.
I
Yeah.
like it, but it's very.
I really like it.
I
Yeah.
like it, but like, there's not.
I put it in C.
I feel like there's more they could have done with like an old timey.
Okay, Timeless River. There's actually not much you can expect from that.
That's
Timeless
fair.
River isn't even necessarily like an old timey cartoons stage. It's a Mickey Mouse cartoon stage. It has
That's
like
even
3
fair.
cartoons represented, and you spend half of the time at Steamboat Willie. So of course the Keyblade is gonna be Steamboat Willie. It's got the life preserver. It's got like the big spout at the top. It's got all the little things for steam to come out of.
Yeah.
It looks nice. It represents the world, and I don't know. I've just always liked it. I remember using it a lot too.
I don't think I think I rolled a Hero's Crest for like a large portion, but I'll put it in C personally. And because Garen doesn't care for it, you like it. I think C's fine. I could put it like
Yeah, right there's good. Above
put
Low
it above
Radiance.
these two. I'll put it above
Yeah.
these two.
Alright. That's base Lady
Air.
Luck.
We're almost done.
What's that one called?
Lady Luck, I believe. I believe that's
No,
also.
we've already
that's
done
the,
Lady
Oh,
Luck.
that's the normal
That's
one.
yeah, it's a normal one.
Okay, I actually remember liking that one from Kingdom Hearts 1.
It's a very good basic Keyblade. I won't lie.
I feel like that should.
The like Wonderland Keyblade.
Yes. I feel like this should
Yeah,
go in at least.
I mean it's a metal stick with a heart on it.
I feel like I would put
like
it at end
the
of B.
The hilt
personally.
kind of looks like a harp with its shape.
Yeah, I want to put it at end of B, but we could put it lower if you guys think.
Where did we put the upgraded one?
Middle of B.
We put it in middle of B. No, we put it pretty high B. It's like the.
It's right
fifth
there.
one.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, high B. That's
It's
right.
high B. I would put it here.
I guess that's fine.
I could put that there.
What the fuck is this thing?
That was from 3.
That's from 3?
Yes, from 3.
Which one is that?
What's it called?
I forget.
You're
Look
so
up
But I
Kingdom
know
Hearts
it's from
3
3.
Keyblades.
I know it's from 3 because its transformations are a reskin of favorite deputy's hammer and something else.
I do not see that in here. Are you sure?
I know it's from 3 because I used
Isn't
to
that a
use
Birth
it.
by Sleep one?
Is it?
That
No,
looks like the
can't-
race
I don't
ring.
know. I don't see it anywhere though. Although the list you just showed me does kind of tell me that Kingdom Hearts 3 has less Keyblades than I thought.
I'm telling you, man, it's KH3 Keyblade.
I'll look that up next.
I'm not seeing it on this list.
I forgot its name. I remember using it against one of the boss fights.
KH3. Give me fucking pictures.
You're not giving pictures.
I'll know the name when I see it,
Little
though.
fucking mini
Happy
pictures.
Gear, Nano Gear, Wheel
Nano
of
Gear's
Fate,
badass.
Craft.
Hold on.
Classic
Oh, there you
Tone.
go. Classic Tone. Yep, you're right. How did you get? Oh, that's right. For the gummy phones. That's right.
Yeah, the little phone mission
Gummy
things.
phones?
Durr.
Yeah.
Durr.
That's ill, Marco, not der.
Ew.
It could go in ew.
No, put it in der. It at least deserves
It
that.
sounds like dirt.
Photon debugger. I don't like photon debugger.
The name is ridiculous.
I don't even spell it right. fucking who cares? It doesn't get its name spelled. I don't really like Photon Debugger.
I
This is
think
the
it works
Tron
for like the
Keyblade.
OG. Yeah, I think this works for the OG Space Paranoid Tron Keyblade from 2.
I just like the
but
other Tron
like,
Keyblade way more.
yeah, have we even gotten to that one yet? We haven't gotten to that yet.
There.
It's right there.
Photon Debugger.
I think this is alright. I don't dislike it. It's like a C tier.
It's a dir for me. We could put it like low end of C.
I guess you can just put it in high dir.
Garen, what do you think?
I'd say bottom of C,
Okay.
right there.
The fucking recoded Keyblade. I forget what that one's called.
I forgot what it's called too, but I think it looks cool. I think it's cool.
0-1.
I think it's cool. I think it's like a cool, like, bugged out version of the Kingdom Key.
I think that's a C.
I think it's a mid C.
I don't know about that.
Hey. At least put it above Royal Radiance, bro.
Fair. Okay, this one.
Is it called like Neon Drive or something?
I'm gonna look up Tron. We're only gonna get two things of Tron Keyblade. Dual disc.
Dual
That's
disc.
right. I like dual disc.
Dual disc is cool.
I think it's a really it's a cool like alternate take on the Tron thing, like with the modern thing.
Yeah.
I kind of want to put that in like high B. What do you think, Cameron?
Yeah, I could see that.
Hang in there, Cameron. We're almost done.
Hold on. I'm gonna put it.
Aaron, you say that, but there's like he's actively saving a couple for the end that are gonna make this take a while.
Oh no, those won't take a while. I promise you, they won't.
Yeah, no, I can. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Happy Gear.
Happy Gear looks stupid, but its transformations are pretty good.
It's the only one to get the yo-yos.
I think top of dir.
I think it goes in C.
You think so?
I think it's cute enough with what it does that it could go into C.
I think it's pretty cute and clever, but yeah, fair enough.
All right. What'd you say? Bottom of C or top where?
Sorry, bottom. I'd say above Treasure Trove. I would say above Treasure Trove. Honestly.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll put it above here even. Above Doomstar. Nano Gear, I think Nano Gear.
I do like Nano Gear. I think its transformation where it just becomes a straight sword and starts using the other stuff is cool too.
Nano Gear is cool. It's a cool it's cool to see that the nanotech thing is like the bulkiest Keyblade of 3.
You're hovering.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I do like this one a lot.
Now here's my issue. I really like the hilt and like the start of the blade because it's looking like a normal sword but with like that material. But then the top half of it is just like pixelated, widespread, random shapes. That there's no like direction to it. It's just going wherever the hell it wants.
I think it works because the way Nano Gear works as a transformation is that it uses the different pieces of other Keyblade transformations. So like those Nano Gear pieces will become like a giant hammer, or the drill, or the guns, or the bazooka. It will change its shape based upon like where it is in the combo.
Yeah, it fits the Big Hero 6. I really like that they put Hero's fucking his little like bot fighter thing as the hilt like face. I like that shield.
Doesn't it also change when it's a combat to the angry face, or is that like my crazy?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. But yeah, I like Nano Gear. I feel like Nano Gear is an A tier.
That's fair. There's not a lot of A tiers in here. Yeah, right there.
There.
I like how Marco wanted us to play Phasmo, and then instead he spent 3 hours ranking Keyblades.
I did think this was gonna go faster than it was.
You forgot it's us. High Wind is fucking fuck off.
Of the fucking
High Wind fuck off.
Looked less,
I don't like High Wind.
It looked less at the start. On this side of it, I realized. Well, that's Wheel of Fate. Hold on.
Standing.
It's Follow the Wind. It's called Follow the Wind.
All right, take care of it. There we go. The Follow the Wind. I like Follow the Wind. What's wrong with? I mean, it's very simple. It's not a very like big thing. It's very base. Just having. I like the anchor as the teeth. I think that's
far cool. As like a Pirates of the Caribbean Keyblade could go. The only thing about it that I like is the medallion. I
Yeah,
like
that's it.
having the coin there. The rest of it doesn't feel like there's anything to do with the source material. It doesn't look terrible, but it's just like how we stat on the Lion King Keyblade for not looking like anything from Lion King. This
Yeah.
doesn't give me vibes of pirates.
Bottom of dirt.
So bottom of Dur. Okay.
Bottom of
Yeah.
dirt.
Also, there are a lot of Keyblades that aren't on this list. Like, I don't see the anchor.
Shut up, Cameron. You're asking for too much. There's another Lady Luck here. I'm just gonna put that in Union Cross filler rather than
Yeah,
Keyblade.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
Wheel of Fate. I like Wheel
That's
of
an S
Fate.
plus. That's S plus, bro.
I don't know
Or
about S
is this the
plus.
anchor one?
S. At the very least, it's
Was
S.
the anchor a
That is.
transformation of
But you cannot deny that outside of like Ultima and of course Oblivion Oathkeeper, that is the best looking Keyblade in 3.
I like Nano Gear more than that personally. I think like I do like this. I think like the mast ropes throw it off a bit for me, but I do like it. I think it is a better thing than this. I
I really like this one.
I would
This one,
put
dude,
this
Cameron,
like
this one's so cool because its transformations, or it becomes a spear and then it becomes a storm flag.
I'll tell you what. You know what? We could
Yeah.
put that in S. That's fine. We could put that at bottom of S.
I think I would put it honestly above the Kingdom Keys.
No.
Well,
All right,
Bond
we're
of
almost.
Flame.
All right.
Oh look, they do have
What are those two? Are they
that's
the
Bond of
other
Flame.
Axle Keyblades?
Yes, the
Yeah.
other Axle Keyblade.
Bond of Flame, I like Bond of Flame enough. I think the brown is a little bit. I think they could have chosen a better color. I think Bond of Flame is like a good like B.
I kind of think all three of the Axle Keyblades are fine. We can like put them all together.
Yep.
I don't necessarily hate or love any of them.
I don't actually like this one a ton.
I forgot what that one's called, but if you want to show him like a full
I
picture,
cannot fucking hold on.
just do Axle Keyblade BBS.
Oh, it's a Birth by Sleep
Keyblade.
one.
Yeah, it's when we
I
there it
can't
is,
find
the
it.
Keyblade design.
Birth by
Up,
Sleep.
up.
There we
Up.
go. That thing.
Frolic Flame.
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of the worst.
I don't like Frolic Flame that much.
I don't like the face in the middle. If the face is in the
I
middle, it'd be
think
better.
I don't really like anything about it except the chakram handle,
I'll
which
put
the other
Frolic
two
Flame
have.
at the. I think it's like a little bit better than that.
Alright, and then there are two.
Hold on, wait. What the fuck? What the? All right.
God,
Yep.
dear, don't at me.
Yep. That's about
See,
right.